कर
Audio
दे
3 can.
कर दिया
Oh, it's already 9.
wait what is happening. What's up, folks? A very warm welcome to the brand new episode of the Flip Switch podcast. And here we are, the Flip Switch squad. We are about to discuss a little bit about a day off Twitch, that is the newest event in the streaming scene. And apart from that, a bunch of hackers have infested various games, various battle royales, be it Warzone, be it Apex Legends, be it Fortnite. And now I have the entire Flip Switch squad with me, starting with Occupied 95, and then we have Knockout, we have Hollier, Nishin, Webhav, or as I would like to call it, Webhadva, not the other way around, but
Family
please,
friendly.
please, yes, Webhadva, Shri Shri. Uh,
Bhadva sounds like a Sanskrit. I don't know, man. Some
exactly.
study boti stuff, man.
Wow.
Please introduce yourself, guys. Introduce yourselves. Okay, bye. Starting with you. And he's muted. And
Oh,
he's
I'm
not.
sorry. Yes. Wait, I was tweeting actually. Give me a second.
Alright, no worries.
Let me get those.
Knockout, would you like to take over?
All your takeover, please.
Alright, so nobody wants to introduce
Reminds
themselves.
me of a classroom now.
Alright, so never mind, I'll do it. Occupied Ratchet, if you will. He's been streaming on YouTube since 3 years now? 2 years?
It's been like a 1.5 years, yeah.
1.5 years. Yeah. Knockout has been one of the strongest stems of the community, who has been bringing a lot of people together right from PUBG days that I've known him. Now it's Valorant Knockout. Now it is latest edition.
Valo, Apex, yeah,
A
a lot of
Valorant,
things
a
in
lot
pipeline, yeah.
of things. And Knockout is Prithvi Raj. Holia has recently begun his live streaming journey, if you will. That's Shashank, by the way. Nish Shant has also started he has also started his live streaming journey recently, if I'm not wrong, or has it been a while?
It'll be a year in December.
And Webhav,
Yes, sir.
Webhadva, sir,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Good. So and Webhav also started a year and a half,
No,
or
I started a year ago, like
a year ago,
exactly a year ago,
right?
around 29 or 30 August only.
What prompted you to start live streaming?
Fortnite, like I started with it.
Right. And then you just wanted to, flex the moves, the 90s, the cranks, or
Nah, I was a bot. So
uh,
just I liked Rocket League, so I
right,
switched to it, and I grew a community in that too. But I have been really irregular,
right.
and that's negative for my channel.
It's all right. But coming from that start where you were split between two games,
Yeah.
have you faced cheaters in either of the games, uh, Rocket League, Fortnite, and otherwise?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question? I didn't understand.
Did you? You started what, a year ago
Fortnite.
almost, and
Yeah.
Fortnite as well. What was your journey like with regards to hackers in the game?
Really, I didn't find much hackers, like not in Fortnite and Rocket League,
Right,
but in other games. Like if uh, I used to download free games because I can't buy it right now.
right.
Then there are a lot of hackers in that. But
All right.
Fortnite, I haven't played that enough, so I can't say about Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And about RL, like players have developed skills. Like you can't really hack in Rocket League. What can you do in
Right,
Rocket League? Unlimited boost. There are different modes you can play.
right.
It's no use in Rocket League. So I really enjoy that game.
Interesting. How
I
about
think hackers in games like Rocket League would be infuriating, huh? Anything?
in? Yeah, I mean,
They
there are
There's
barely any
can
already a
mechanics.
huge skill ceiling, and if
I
they're
know.
yeah.
hacking on top of it, it would be crazy.
And it'll
I
be, I
would,
mean, most easily detectable if I'm not wrong. Is it?
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
will
should be
be.
detectable. I'd break 2 controllers a day if I played FIFA like that.
So, I
I've
mean,
I'm not
already
that
broken way too many controllers on FIFA. You guys don't understand.
I'm not that rich now.
Uh-huh. We'll start earning soon when we're going to college and
No.
whatnot. Can know it.
At least 4 years. It's not
That's
soon.
fine, bro. Full
yeah.
engineering bazi and then you learn. Don't worry.
So 4 years, same controller?
Oh, right.
Nah.
That's
Huh?
a nice
Maybe
guy.
Change few?
maybe
So just switch
Maybe
to
a
KBM
one
at
or
that
two in
point.
there.
I have two controls still and they're working fine.
The working condition.
That
Yeah.
But
just
does
means
it move
your
automatically or
temperamental
anything like that?
What?
Do the controllers move automatically? No.
drift.
Sometimes drift, but
It
Right.
drifts, no?
not really.
Right.
Okay. So he's pressured it too much. So time for him to get a new controller then.
Yeah, I want one, but I can't ask for it.
I occupied his yarn. Don't worry.
Hell, though.
So he's
Yeah.
been
Yeah, I get you, bro. I'll be
he's quite person who's been investing on a lot of joysticks. You can make that out. So
uh-huh.
That
How did
next
that's
you
time he
know,
buys
absolutely
one,
man?
he
I
can
true.
give
know
you one.
mentioning that. How did you know?
I just heard you saying that you've been breaking a lot of controllers.
Right. So, I mean, speaking of controllers and a lot of hate towards controllers, and then, it slips directly into the territory of aimbotting.
That's actually very true.
So, have you faced any of those in Fortnite?
I am pretty sure. So I have hit some very insane. So in Fortnite, I think in Fortnite especially, I don't know about the aim assist scenario in other games, but in Fortnite especially, there was a time when aim assist was completely broken. It was borderline cheating. I'm going to admit it, and I kind of liked it. So I don't know if I'm a good person for that, but you could 200 to 0 people in 3 seconds. It was that broken.
Right.
And there was this mechanic where so L2 is the button to scope, right, to ADS, aim down sight, on a controller. So there
Right.
was this terminology given to it. They coined it as L2 snapping, where if you repeatedly keep pressing L2,
Hmm.
your cursor automatically snaps onto heads, and it very literally snapped onto heads, and people were just getting
It's like the
triple.
story mode aim assist wala thing.
Exactly,
Right.
where
Yeah.
like they're actually giving like Budha Aadmi ko lathi kind of an aim assist. Like it was that broken. So yeah, people were getting quadra dinked and pentaple dinked. I don't even know if like there was a Thanos game mode. I've seen Thanos getting quadra dinked when Fortnite because
Right.
of the aim assist scenario back in the day. So it was really broken. But now they've balanced it out, and I really don't like it when people call controller players a cheater.
Right. But
Because they've balanced it now.
yeah, they balanced it right now. But I remember this time really well in Fortnite that, I mean, people were just hating. And then we have the, what do you call it, timeless war cry by what? Who was that? Controller
So many
player,
people.
controller.
Mongrel, that's Mongrel.
Mongrel. That's
That's
Mongrel.
a controller player. Nice. I
So,
knew it.
right.
With a very thick English accent, that was crazy.
Right. So that came out, and then, then I think a lot of people just slipped, and they started associating with A-botting, the controller side of things, and then, it sort of kind of killed the entire vibe of crossplay, if you will. And then I think this sort of was dealt with nicely with Fortnite as a game. But how about Apex, Olia? Knockout Nish?
With Apex, that like you have to take this with some pinch of salt because yeah, controller players are very tough to like kill in close range.
Right.
But if you are like tackling them on some distance, yeah, it is pretty okay. They have
Right.
their ups and downs as well because like aim the movement on controller is not that easy.
Right.
But PC people can do some weird shit. You have seen Timmy, you have seen
Right.
Potter, you have seen so many other people doing crazy stuff, but controller players have this awesome aim in close
Also,
range.
yeah, also they have, I mean, there are certain guns that really fit the controller
Oh yeah.
scheme very well. Like, for example, we have Prowler, which is
Right.
the controller weapon.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
anyone with a controller and a Prowler and close enough of, 75 meters can head you down even if you have a Spitfire. So that's how powerful, it is. So
Right.
there is some balance that needs to be in place.
Mhm.
So Yeah, that's pretty
There is
much
this
how.
controller player. He refuses to play with that weapon just because it's too easy for him. It's that good.
Wow,
Who's this
that's
Who
guy?
we talking about?
crazy.
Chen Burton, dude. He doesn't
Oh.
play with
Yeah.
Prowler. He says that it's too easy for him.
And the recent buff, I think, which uh, I with the recent Seer nerf, it got nerfed as well, if I'm not wrong. Prowler happened to be one
Yeah.
of those weapons that had an
Oh, that was not
amazing.
enough. That was not enough.
It was
That
That
was
not
was not.
just
enough. Like,
Apex saying, okay, we worked on this
Enough
I
for the
think
books.
Yeah.
Right.
I think one of the devs just came up with the idea. Oh no, you know what? I want to put hacks in game, but how should I do it? Okay, this is the way I'll do it, and he just did it,
Right.
dude. Here was the thing,
I
and
Right.
personally feel developers probably just put stuff, random stuff in patch, and because of
yeah,
placebo effect, a lot of people just believe it. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
that
I know,
happens.
right? I mean, that's been there with Warzone as well, if I'm not wrong. First-hand experience. A lot of things just. I mean, they put out this. I mean, a bunch of. I mean, the arsenal of what modern warfare weapons, and then they switched over to Black Ops weapons,
Black Ops
and
weapon, yeah.
and I, I mean, I kid you not, these weapons were unplayable with. I mean, without the aim down sight, because hipfire would not work on these weapons at all. I mean, I remember her hearing
Weapon
Symphony.
progression in Warzone is pretty tough. Like you have to keep playing so that you can unlock stuff. That is kind of weird, I think. Like a
Yeah,
new player comes into the game and there's this difficult weapon. He has to master it by just playing
right.
the game. Like just losing and losing. And
That's
okay,
actually so true. I remember getting into the Warzone when the what was that gun? DMG? No,
yeah,
what was it?
yeah.
DMR,
Some
DMR,
gun was
DMR.
very OP
DMR,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
That DMR thing used to
yeah.
shred me left, right, and center. I land and used to shred me in 3 shots. I was like, what is this? How am I supposed to unlock it? It was
right.
really tough, man. I eventually got off Warzone because of that, and of course because of the latest developments, man.
Latest
That is one
developments.
hell of an unethical company, if I've ever
Yeah,
seen one.
right. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts
true.
on that, though? What do you think? Why? I mean, because a lot. I mean, there have been instances where people who are not involved in this fiasco, are calling. I mean, shouting it out that you are also punishing us who are not part of this problem, who
That's
not supported this
true.
problem either, and who, I mean, who just wanted to deduct themselves out of this, and then it happens to be, गेहूं के साथ गुन भी पिसता है, is what we say it in Hindi.
Yeah,
And
that's the
I think
perfect phrase.
तो वो खून बहुत ज़्यादा पिस चुका है. So I felt like, I was also a Warzone for a couple of days, if I'm not wrong, and turned out that um, um, it, I mean, I had to go back because one, the developments were interesting when it came to the game, the new release Vanguard. Did you guys check out
I have downloaded the game, but I have not went in.
Vanguard or
What
Warzone?
Warzone? I
All
think
right.
it's a with Warzone, right? The update.
Vanguard, right? Vanguard is a standalone, like Modern Warfare and Black Ops, but
Oh, so
otherwise,
Vanguard is like a
I thought it came
separate
with
game.
Warzone.
yeah, it's a new
Okay.
episode which is a prequel to, I think, Black Ops Cold War.
I am
World
really
War.
unaware. I think Valorant has this anti-cheat called Vanguard. I thought
Yeah.
Warzone got a anti-cheat, man. I got really happy, and then
Yeah,
tells me it's
people
a
are
new game.
speculating the
What?
same thing. Like, okay, is Warzone getting a Vanguard wala anti-cheat or
I'm
what?
I'm just
Right.
unaware at this point. It's fine.
Yeah,
A
same.
lot of people, I think went that way, and turns out these guys started committing with. I mean, पहले तो इन्होंने बोला था that that people who are cheating would be paired against other people who are cheating, so they would not stop them from playing the game, but they will eventually, just matchmake cheaters
So
against each other.
so
And I
whoever
think
has the most expensive hack wins. How does it work?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know,
when
and
so yeah, that's when
Yeah.
the company or the development can't handle cheaters,
They
so
can't
they
handle
start
it, and they don't care
matchmake
at this
them
point.
with each other.
That
I
is crazy.
seriously. So they went. I mean, they went in that direction, and then they came back. Saying that it's not being done properly, so we're just disabling it. Because eventually, what happened was I was playing. I remember this, and almost everybody who reported me, or a couple of other players that I was playing with, we started getting 200 ping, and we
Damn.
just realized that we were also getting matched against other 200 pinger players. and turns out they were cheating. And somebody who
Feels like
reported, and then
Nice.
we
Said, "Bhai, are you just trying to flex that your aim is that good that you
no,
were
no,
getting?"
I
Nah,
just
nah,
got
nah, nah, nah. This is a
reported.
subtle
No,
flex.
flex
No,
level,
no, no,
flex
no, Sid,
level.
bhai. That's wrong, man. You don't have to flex on us like that, man. I'm on controller and I'm not that good. What?
no, so no flex like that. So, but that way, I figured out that some people reported me, or somebody who else, I mean, who otherwise I was playing with, were reported as well, because people who were grinding that game are, they are naturally that good. I started with Warzone or Modern Warfare a little, so I mean, I tried getting into the swing of things, and I realized that I'm not that good, because people who have been grinding this game for about 10 years or 15 years or whatever, 2003 to 2004, over 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people who started grinding this game are so, uh, you know, into this
Ahead
game
in general, no?
and ahead in general, mechanically, and even spiritually with this game as well. So these guys, they know what they want to do with this. So I realized that I had to take a step back, because it was not that easy. Plus, the game was not developing. But recent developments, I believe these guys are coming up. Activision Blizzard, or I say Activision only. These guys are coming up with with the machine learning anti-cheat. And
Oh,
is it? Or
that sounds hectic.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds very hectic.
machine learn
learning.
AI anti-cheat.
How would
Right,
that
right
work?
for right
Normal
now,
बन नहीं
for
रहा है.
like apparently they should get some anti-cheat for the game as of now. People leaving Warzone and joining other games is not good.
Yeah, Apex, especially with like the outburst in Apex players, man. That just works so well for Apex. Apex seems like such an interesting game, man.
It is. Trust me, it is.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a Fortnite kid. I don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? You
We
can't build in
don't
Apex. Like,
build
sorry.
walls. We can't build
Uh,
stuff. We just shoot, dude.
No, but
no, you
Apex just
can
looks
build
very
more.
fun. So I have no idea about Apex competitive, but I was just
Right.
checking out this competition that was going on, because one of the people that I watch in the Fortnite community was streaming it. Like he was just casting it in general,
Right.
and it looks so much fun. The movement and everything looks really
Yeah.
nice. So
The best thing
I'll give
about
it a try.
Apex is the movement. This
Right.
too good.
Yeah,
But again, you
very
need to
And
smooth.
have patience when you
Yeah.
play Apex, because you're gonna get pissed off
No, you're gonna get
first few
wrecked to be
turns.
honest.
You'll get easily wrecked. But again, it's the movement and it's all the mechanics that Apex
positioning in
has
general.
that makes people come back to Apex, right? So that's pretty much how you need to take it as. You
I
can't just
Yeah.
you can't just think, okay, I'm gonna be a god in this game, and then you start shooting people, and then the next minute you're dead, right?
Yeah.
And you can't just get pissed off. You need to like keep trying, maybe 100 matches a day.
Mm.
I don't know, that would really help you stick on to Apex as such.
That kind of like makes me think in all of these games that are not no longer new, like say Warzone, Fortnite, if not Apex also, right? Apex has
Right.
been around for 1.5 years. How long has it been
Was
now?
2 years.
2 years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
2 years.
remember. Yeah. It launched and people were playing it, and then kind of it
The game
slowed
just
2019.
down.
launched. They didn't announce anything. It just launched
It's
and
just
boom.
launched. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, how do new players who just come into this entire battle royale genre and just enjoy the game in general? Because everyone's just very ahead. Like besides skill-based matchmaking, where you
Yeah.
apparently in Fortnite at least you're playing bots. Me knowing that I'm playing a bot does not make me very inclined towards playing the game, right?
Right.
How do people just pick it up? It feels really weird to me.
So I think it's just like when they know that when they are starting a game, they know that it's gonna be a difficult thing to learn a new game. But
Mhm.
in the start, like you play a game, you die. So the
Right.
matchmaking helps with the process as well. You
Yeah,
have a low KD.
your RR probably goes
Yeah,
down like in Valorant and
you have
all.
low KD. You are matching up with those low KD lobbies, so that helps. Uh,
Eventually, you'll scale up and then
yeah,
play
eventually
better.
you'll learn. Eventually you'll go in higher lobbies. But yeah,
And a lot of the player base is coming from the Titanfall scene as well.
Titanfall,
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
yes, it
I mean,
has to. Like it
yeah,
has a different fan base,
right,
which is very very compassionate about that game, dude.
right.
Too
How
good.
So
are the developers, Apex? Are they like
they're
doing a
the
good job?
insane
Yeah, pretty
job,
much. Yeah,
if I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they pretty much listen to streamers
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, listening to the community is the best
And
thing.
are the
listen to the
streamers
community.
nice? So my
No,
next
no, no,
question.
no, no,
That's
not always, not
Right,
Not
right.
always.
always, but
I mean, the streamers have so much hate, for example, over the legend,
yeah.
Right.
right? Because they can't deal with that legend, right? And
okay.
Nish knows what I'm talking about. It's basically Revenant and Octane doing a
Yeah.
combo, and pretty much streamers hate that combo. But we as a community, we as the other players, right, who are not really streamers or who are general people who are playing Apex, do enjoy playing that legend, right?
Right.
Because it gives them some kind of ability. But streamers hate it, and they just
I
bash
think
the legend so bad that
yeah.
the development team listens to them and will be like, okay, let's put
Let's
a nerf
nerf
No.
it.
on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
So I
So the
nerf
mean,
it.
it might
stream
be the agent might be quite irritating in like comp playlist, right?
yeah,
That
so the streamers
Yeah,
think in a comp way, okay, this is not good for comp because they are just pushing with a Revenant and an Octane jump pad, which
right.
makes
Right.
no sense. There is no skill in that. But
Just sounds like Fortnite with extra chefs. I'm not going to lie at this point.
Speaking of Fortnite and building, by the way, what Knockout specializes, who's been quiet all this while, he specializes in building walls. I was working with. I was just playing a couple of games with him recently, and he turned out to be the one who blocked everybody out. What are
God
your
damn it.
thoughts? Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
knockout, no, oh,
oh,
Knockout has been
knockout
here
plays,
all
he's
this
pretty,
while.
he's really good at building walls. I mean,
dude, he plays
Okay.
he's
Rampart, dude. Of course,
yeah,
Yeah,
he's good with
exactly what I'm
walls.
saying.
exactly.
So,
So
Are you
no
serious,
wonder,
guys?
yeah.
Me and building walls on Fortnite? What are we talking about?
That pretty much translates
you're
how you build, how do you put up covers
Yeah,
as
dude.
rampart on
right.
Apex.
I can build wall of relationships, but not. Come on, not
What?
Fortnite
Oh,
walls. It's not something that I can do.
okay, where is this topic going? Hello?
You should be a comedian, man. Why are you here? Come on.
Right.
I think Sid should take over the comedian place right now. Bringing me in to build the walls right away.
But I mean, speaking of this, I mean, a lot of people were, they were quite apprehensive about joining any sort of battle royale. In fact, I took a break from the shooters as well because it was weighing heavy on my mind so much that it sort of became like a chaotic situation for almost everybody, if I'm not wrong, except for
Yeah,
Fortnite
yeah,
community because Fortnite
yeah.
has
Like
been in
right
with
now, it
cheaters.
has become very competitive. Like every game you enter, it is competitive. Everyone is trying to be the best,
Right.
and I
True.
think that is what is making everybody like lose their mind over it.
What
Right.
else do like people who just want to chill about after office do then? Like I
And
don't
no
understand. You
chill.
can't
You
chill.
can't. You
There
have to
will
go
be
and
a sweat who will ruin your experience
yes,
every
you have
day.
to go and play a story mode game. That's it. That's how you chill.
Yeah, maybe like
I
everyone
started
should
doing
start one
that.
story mode on the side.
Yeah.
I
I
did
just
start.
don't know, man. I want to always keep playing one game like semi-competitively on the side, just play ranked, get better at it because the whole point of playing a game for me is just getting like at least decent at it, man, so that I can be better than the average population at the very least. That's why I just play games in general. I don't know, man. I just can't play games for chill. Might be a problem with my wiring in the head.
That is pretty much everything. Everyone,
Right.
dude. Everyone else
But then
is.
you realize you just don't have the time to get that good, which is
Yes.
again such a bad feeling.
Yeah,
Just
Right.
We
that.
have
like I
Naveen who
haven't
wants to join
really.
in, I think. Nav who wants to join in.
Nav, I
Yeah.
invited him as well. Nav, you had to
Is he raising
accept
his
the
hand
invite.
though?
Yeah.
That's the major question.
Yeah. I think but I still invited him to speak. He has Naveen, Navjot, Navinder. Yes. Finally he's here.
Hello.
What is happening? You are here and you missed out on a lot of conversations
Sorry.
between. It's alright.
I had
So,
some network issues.
that's alright. But apart from that, you were the one who were talking about, you were the one who, went through the cheaters and also the hatreds that you were speaking of. A day off Twitch, the title of the campaign that is against Twitch. For one, so I mean, would you like to take everybody through what sort of?
No, I don't know much. I just saw like a poster where they said don't stream on Twitch for September 1st. No one will stream, something like that. For some
Right.
reason. Not sure though, if it's true
Right.
or not.
I mean,
Did something happen?
yeah. So
Don't know.
basically, a lot of things just came together where a lot of aggravation happened, and then what triggered this was, I believe, the hatreds. where I think majority of the medium level streamers, if who have been there, who've been grinding on Twitch for a long time, uh, to become partners, or they're just at the verge of being partners. These guys started getting a lot of hate raids, if I'm not wrong, and
Hate raids. Okay, like
yeah.
fake hate raids where like bots keep commenting stuff, something like that. I've seen that happen.
something
Oh,
on those
yeah,
lines,
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
not wrong. So that happened with me as well on YouTube. So I mean, a couple of times here and there, but Twitch was infested by it recently. So a lot of people just took a stance against Twitch instead of hate raids in general. And I think it sort of translated into another campaign that was uh, what do I say? I think the revenue split between the company, that is Twitch, and the streamers. 70-30 is what they wanted to get on the table. But since it's 50-50, if I'm not wrong,
It's 50-50.
yeah, and 70-30 is what an ideal revenue split is.
I think YouTube also does
YouTube.
a 70-30 split, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
So that way, a lot of people just used the hate raids for a trigger, and these guys started putting this on table that just they want to change certain things for everybody, and I think it translated pretty well for a lot of people. But then on the other hand, there are people like Harris, Heller, and a couple of other people who are of the thought that it won't work, because which by design is not is not exactly that platform that controls a lot of things. But again, putting Amaranth in the middle of things like these, a lot of people were they were conscious of the fact that if Amaranth as a streamer gets banned, why can't we have policies that can control hate raids? So that way, I mean, I wanted to understand your thoughts. What do you think of this whole situation where there is bathtubs, hot tub streams that are getting popular on a platform which is more for gamers, esports, and music, and then there are hate raids. Have you guys faced hate raids in any of the platforms that you've been streaming?
I
mean,
have
I've
recently.
yeah, there are one or two people who pop up
Yeah.
just
Right.
grabber stuff. I don't even know if they're like actual people or bots designed to do stuff like this. I don't know who has the time to do this. 3 a.m. at night when I'm just trying to mind my business, trying to win my Valo game. All of a sudden, people come up and tell me, I think you should do work and stuff like that. I don't even know why someone would do that, but like I kind of ignore that. But besides that, nothing on like a mass scale. And like as far as I think the Twitch policies are concerned, I feel like historically we've seen the Twitch policies be lopsided like from the very beginning. I remember the whole
Which is shady with their policies, dude.
exactly
I don't trust them.
the whole Alanity wala issue. You guys remember, right? Back in the day,
She
happened.
went.
Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff. I like when I say
Yeah.
this, that there's a lot of stuff she has done. She was hitting her cat. She freaking made her cat drink vodka. I don't know what. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. So yeah, and she does not get banned, and then all of a sudden, one of these Fortnite streamers who I think was shirtless on a stream, he got banned for that. I don't know, some very lopsided, two-sided stuff happens in Twitch ka policy. So I personally feel when it comes to the hot tub meta and like just people abusing that meta to earn, I don't feel they're doing it wrong. You should hate the game, not the player, right? So
Exactly. So I mean,
there is ethics, there is a lot of other things that goes behind the scenes, but if you got to earn that bread at the end of the day, right?
exactly what I'm saying. So I mean, that way, some platform like OnlyFans, these guys have fixed their own policies because
No, but they
essentially
reverted, by the way.
they reverted because that is that has to be mitigated in a phased manner, if I'm not wrong. But again, I
Maybe,
think at least if OnlyFans, a platform which is it is popular for other things than gaming, I think Twitch can do that as well. I mean, these guys have been very strict about.
Twitch should like stick to one thing rather than doing this weird, not sure kind of thing. and
Mm.
that would actually help the people who are trying to do stuff on Twitch.
Right.
They won't get any problems. Okay, I've done this, and okay, I'm getting banned for this. That should not be happening. It should
And
be
like,
clear what is there, what is allowed, and what is not.
yeah, it should be uniform too. Like for a certain category of people, can't just let them do whatever, and then somebody else does the same thing. Can't just we can't
Right.
keep it very lopsided like
Yeah.
that. That
But
is
again,
really
the
shady.
recent. Sorry. So, go for it.
No, I'm done. You can continue.
So, I mean, I recently realized these guys have started focusing on India,
Oh
and
yes.
and
Yeah.
Yeah. They did. They did. Reduce the prices for subs.
right,
It's like that,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
Right.
I saw that happening.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it went down from like around 550 rupees for a 1 month sub to like 120, 125 now, right?
Yeah. I saw it
Quite
for
nice.
110. Yeah, which is
Pretty cheap.
quite surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice though. But the
And I
thing
think
is,
they've done a regional thing, right? For a couple of countries, and they might phase it out
yes.
to more countries eventually.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
So,
really nice.
a pretty decentralized way. I mean, decentralized approach of pricing on subs. But apart from that, these guys also added 3 servers in India: Mumbai, Madras, and Hyderabad. Hyderabad
Yeah.
is still defunct, but 2 functioning live stream servers. That these guys, so they seem to be doubling down on India right now. But policy
trying to
wise,
tap
this
into potential.
right.
They haven't introduced Twitch Prime in India, so I don't know how long they're gonna take to do that.
That bundle is going to take a little while because I believe
Yeah.
recently even Amazon Prime, while I was I was just exploring Amazon Prime as a subscription. I realized these guys have discontinued the 3 month or the monthly subscription because their people would not otherwise stick around that long, and they want to start pricing things in a way that people start looking at Amazon Prime worth a certain amount of bucks. The pricing strategy, these guys are just slowly slipping into the customer pockets, and then I think they want to expand it from there, if I'm not wrong. But apart from that, I think these guys have been focusing pretty well on subscription prices, which I think people were worried about. But again, that sort of didn't change because these guys had only subscription prices in focus. But given, for instance, these guys did not think of the payout threshold. So if somebody who's earning $5 per subscription, split 50-50, which is 2.5 each,
2.5.
right? And the ceiling for a payout would be about
Should be around
$100.
100, na? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
YouTube
100,
also.
right? So $100,
40 subs. God damn it.
Yeah, yeah, that'll
exactly.
be
40 subs
$100,
is
you
anyway
have to
quite
have
high
that,
for
and
every
you
small channel.
can't get it out.
exactly. So
They need to do something about
do
that.
the maths here, and if somebody who's paying about 110 rupees per sub, 55 rupees per split, right? Like for each party, you as well as Twitch, and then it turns out to be a problem for the streamer to reach a $100 threshold because the
Yeah.
goal is even further now.
True.
So I mean, I realize that these guys are not focusing that much on India, but these guys, I mean, they're just trying to bundle Twitch gaming with Prime gaming. It's right now still available.
I
If
think
I'm
they're
not-
trying for the Indian audience to like given the subs to the international streamers, so that some Indian audiences are trying to like sub, but they
Right.
can't because it's too costly for this region. I think
Exactly.
they're toned it down a bit so that Indian audiences can support the
Yeah,
streamers they
maybe
like.
then they can stream. Yeah. But like, why would they then put servers? They probably want some creation coming out
Yeah,
of here too, or maybe like that can be like a whole concept of distraction for all that we know.
Right. But again, I mean, would this
Can.
sort of change your mind? Would you guys switch over if this becomes a thing? Like
the
Twitch happens
thing
to be
is, yeah, but the Twitch is really good.
Which is really good for
Like
streaming.
the quality and how it works is really good. Even the servers are pretty nice. I don't know about Indian servers, but the servers outside India are pretty nice. But
right.
the thing is, it's not as famous as YouTube in India. Like in every person's phone in India, YouTube is pre-installed. We don't have Twitch pre-installed. So
Exactly,
people don't
yeah.
know about Twitch that okay, there is a platform Twitch where you can see people play games.
Exactly.
That's not how it works in India. So
Right. And
that is a risk.
I was just discussing it with somebody yesterday. I believe I was just talking it out loud on my stream. But
Mhm.
I mean, I was talking where this penetration, what Nish pointed out, the app penetration in India is way
Very
down
low.
low,
Very low. Yep.
very low, and
I think. Bolo, sorry.
yes, and there would be people who are using Fire Stick and otherwise to whom marketing Twitch is a little easier because they are used to the Amazon ecosystem of apps. But on the other hand, I believe somebody who's used to the Google ecosystem of apps, I don't think they would opt in. I've tried and I failed majorly a lot of times because
Same.
I've
Yeah.
switched between platforms like crazy. Facebook, Twitter. Yes, in fact, Twitter as well. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, uh,
Mixer. We had so many.
Excel.
Yeah.
Booyah and whatnot.
Booyah, yeah.
Router.
Which
Oh
one?
yeah, that as well.
Router.
Router.
Oh,
Yeah.
that I didn't.
Router
That I
response. Yep.
Right. And then there are new Indian apps that are coming up, and then they're popping up. Loco and which else? Loco के अलावा कौन सा है?
There's so many actually
वही
now.
लोको है router.
There is so many that we have to talk about in
These
that
guys have
case.
Yeah.
these guys
Yeah,
have started a new
Plenty of
model
them.
where they like sign like exclusive people to stream on their platform. Kind of, I don't know if it's working for them or not, but like the streaming industry seems like tough to crack in general. Like if you want to start new like as a platform in the streaming industry, it's gonna be really tough. Especially when you have so many established giants, Google and Amazon dipping their hands here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Economics does not work that way.
I mean, if you notice these guys, they're kind of approaching all the big streamers, trying to, have them promote their application to bring them onto that platform. But how is that really working? Probably, yeah, you could can say, just go check out this page and give me a follow there, and stay tuned on there. We'll have a lot of giveaways that we do and things like that, right? But in
Right.
realistically speaking, when you start streaming on YouTube back, you see all the audience back onto YouTube, right? If
Right.
you're dedicating yourself on that platform, which does not have a reach,
Right.
people think, yeah, but this is not beneficial, and that's how majority of these apps which are coming in are not able to sustain, like
Right.
exactly what happened with Mixer. I'm pretty sure all of us know what happened with Mixer,
Oh,
right?
I was so enthusiastic about Mixer. These guys had the first server. I think the second server. First was Twitch. They withdrew the Twitch server from India back in 2012 or 13, if I'm not wrong. No, not 12, 13, but
Yeah.
15 or
They
Those are
had a
some
16.
server and
bad
they
times.
took it back. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people who were the affiliates back in that time, they became partners later on, and then they withdrew the whole, server
That does
battalion.
not sound very kind.
Right. So these guys, once these guys took a back seat, and then Mixer came into the picture with a Chennai server with a sub-second latency, and that sort of tech was unimaginable for a lot of people because even Twitch, although it has low latency, YouTube has low latency, and speaking of just latency, yeah, Mixer turned out to be that, and it had a very low barrier to entry.
Hmm.
I
So
think
that-
Mixer's decoding was as good as Twitch compared to
Yep.
YouTube, but because YouTube's decoding is not that good, the quality just goes down
Goes
when you're
down. Yep.
watching a live stream.
And like you don't even have bitrate limits on YouTube, and it still feels really choppy and weird. Kind
I
of
Yeah.
think
shady.
they are working on it, but it's just that there's too many people on this platform at this point of time, especially in our region of that we talk about, right?
Yeah.
There's too
And
much
it's
of
not
it.
just gaming, right? It's not just
Right.
gaming.
Yeah, it's
It's
not just
like
gaming.
we have all sorts of categories to that YouTube offers, right? So it
Like,
is
I
like
don't think YouTube was meant for gaming at all. YouTube was just meant for just
broadcast and share.
broadcast
videos
and
on,
share.
yeah, exactly. It was before that. It was what? Oh, Gypsy also agrees.
Right. Gypsies agree.
Yep.
Gypsy is agreeing with the fact that YouTube was not built for gamers. But these guys, when they started YouTube gaming, I was pretty positive about how these guys are focusing on gamers now and monetization of the content. But again, gamers in India, or I think even abroad for that matter, they understand less of how gaming content works. If I'm not wrong, or is it? What do you think?
Are you talking about YouTube?
Gamer content creators in general,
Okay,
gaming
okay,
content
in
creators in
general.
general. Yeah, like even YouTube, Twitch, or otherwise as well. Because I think once that is sorted, I believe a lot of people with the initial what we started with the hate raid issue will, I think, get covered in that, because hate raids are either out of despicability of certain streamers or creators, or talking about how do I say it? Inter-community hatred, if you will. I don't know. So
Two
many.
different factions where there is some kind of tension. That
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
definitely be an option. Yeah, a reason, definitely.
So that way, I think hate raids get covered when the community standards are set, and with gaming in general, platforms also included with policies. I believe Loco or YouTube new rolled. Otherwise, I think once the policies are set, they give a direction, and then once the professional ecosystem is set up with gaming in focus, I think hatreds and platforms otherwise would be able to help the creators bloom or grow as they're supposed to. I essentially think that with Twitch's focus on banning streamers like Doctor Disrespect, these guys really need to swim. I mean, these guys really need to go away from that, and focus on the micro side of things, plus the localization that these guys have been recently focusing on. That'll be
Makes
much more
sense.
helpful. What do you think?
I really feel, of course, they need to do that, but then again, it's an Amazon company, and all they care about is the layer on top. The
That
ones that actually get them a lot of money. So
Yeah, the ones that
they're
are
not.
actually making money,
They
that
should
better.
matters.
definitely do it. Of course, people like us, like smaller streamers, medium range streamers, we get them. We do get them money, but like, what incentive do they have besides, like, being ethical and like being thankful to the people that make their community, make their platform, watchable in general? What other incentive do they have? Like, they're not getting money out of it, right?
I
Maybe
mean,
in like the greater, like
sorry.
the if you like take a step back in the like bigger perspective, it might make sense a little bit, but I don't know, and immediately I don't see any changes happening anywhere. I think YouTube has also been so lethargic, and like just adding very simple features like gifting membership and memberships and stuff. That is something that should have come to YouTube probably
Long
like
time
2
ago.
years 3 years ago,
Right.
but it still hasn't come, and clearly is a sign of lethargy, right?
That, and also the clipping feature, if I'm not wrong. So I mean
Oh,
that.
Oh,
it's
wow.
gaming. The people were
I
bonkers
have
about that.
streamed. I haven't seen that feature on my stream, but I see that same feature on someone else's stream. I don't know what that is.
So I mean, it has come around recently, and it is not exactly the same as Twitch's, because Twitch's clipping feature, what it does is it chops out a part of your stream as a clip, and it stays there for as long as it can be. But with YouTube, what it does is it basically marks it. Well, I mean,
Oh
the
yeah, it
start
gives you
point,
like a
two
watermark
markers.
about
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and marks it for you. It sort of turns out to be a clip, but on the
Very
platform
poorly
itself.
done.
Yeah, but you can't download or anything.
That's
And
just so poorly done, man. Like
the
someone needs to pay them more, definitely.
chat says YouTube pin feature is also sort of broken. I have not used that much. What do you think about that?
I have like couple of times it has happened to me where I try to like remove a pinned message, but it does not get removed for whatever reason. I don't know why. So some stuff like that happens. But besides that, it's fine.
They've
They
introduced the
brought in
polls.
voting, by the way, democracy rules. Let's go votes.
Right.
I think the polls were also broken, and it's been
Polls are
recently.
broken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
polls,
It's been
polls,
fixed
polls.
recently. I feel so.
Never use that stuff, man.
The
I mean, there were
recent
polls for videos, right? But they removed that. Did
videos
anyone
as well.
notice that?
Now there's
Or
pros
premise.
on
There
live
was,
stream.
but right now I don't think there is. So if you upload a video on YouTube, I don't think you can
Nah,
attach a
for
code right
uploading
now.
you can't do it now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
earlier it was. So they are kind of tweaking here and there. So yeah, gotta see how it
Which,
kind of goes.
in fact, this whole the most useless feature that I've ever seen is create highlight video in this live streaming dashboard.
Yeah, exactly. It does not even work properly.
It
I tried
has
using
no
it once. It
use.
barely works.
Yeah, it doesn't
Takes
even
like
clip that thing for you. I mean, it has to be published right there and then for some reason. And there are
somebody
certain
just
features
thought
like that.
that is a good idea. People will look at it and feel like, "Whoa, this is fancy," and never use it though.
Yeah.
It's just
Stream markers, on the other hand, are very handy.
yeah.
One of the biggest features that I was expecting from YouTube after switching 1,000 times between YouTube and Twitch, because Twitch will give you this, but it wasn't really working out to be like that. You had to mark it, and then these guys took away the whole save as new bit in the studio. It sort of brought down the whole creator enthusiasm for me. I don't know about you guys, but that way it sort of it made things and the workflow essentially slightly worse. But did it for you guys, or how do you guys manage your content like that?
I just stream.
I just schedule a stream and I just do it because sometimes when you just directly go live and when
Right.
you gonna stop streaming, it doesn't stop, and it is very annoying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there are some bugs I've seen too. Sometimes one of my old stream just comes up and like my OBS
Yeah.
connects to that stream and some stream from August 2021, 2020
Yeah,
turns
I
up
don't
from
know
random stuff.
what's up with that. Like recently, after the newest update with the UI, I'm getting some old, like I get some old notifications with some of some creator like a
Weird
week
stuff.
after a week. I'm like, what is going on? YouTube,
YouTube
stop
I
giving me
know,
notification
new
right?
notifications.
I
Yeah,
had a question, and like it's like slightly on an unrelated note. I mean, it is
Okay.
related, but what
Okay.
are your thoughts on just the general audience on YouTube and Twitch? It's like there is so
Oh,
much difference.
yeah.
YouTube
Come-
audience
The
is just
maturity level of audience is
it's
completely
Yeah,
crazy,
like
man.
I mean,
different.
I
Right.
think everyone can vote on this that Twitch
I think,
audience
yeah, I
has a
think
different
YouTube has
maturity level.
less maturity kind of audience because I think everyone uses a mobile phone. Everyone has YouTube pre-installed there. So
Yeah.
that's what.
Anonymity.
I mean, I have a controversial take on this. A lot of Indians are not there on Twitch. That is like
Oh yeah,
गंद
yeah, that,
कम है वहाँ
yeah,
पे.
that
वहाँ पे
too,
कम
yeah,
गंद है, यहाँ पे ज़्यादा गंद मच गई है बहुत.
yeah.
I'm sorry, chat,
Right.
everybody, whoever is watching us.
Yeah.
But
That's what.
because so very recently, right? I'm so sorry. मैं बताता हूँ आपको. Today, आज का incident बता रहा हूँ. I was watching this game. It was a Valorant game. It was for the VCT qualifiers of Asia.
Right.
It was between an Indian team and a Pakistani team.
Right.
That whatever happens, if the Pakistani team does well, they're hacking.
Wow.
And if
What?
the Indian team does well, they're hacking. They were on more ping than us because the servers
Right.
are in Mumbai. They were on 40 ping. We were playing on 10 ping.
Right.
Whenever one of their players did a good, any good play that he did, he's hacking. And of course, they will retaliate if you just blabber utter bullshit from anywhere, right? So even
Right.
they started bringing up stuff, and then eventually things just get like weirder.
Even
People
Yeah.
then go on now that
political.
yeah, it gets political. It's sad, and then randomly the channel that was streaming it, they started banning people from who were supporting who were supporting the Pakistani team. It's just very
Right.
weird. Why would you do stuff like that? It's a game. Just enjoy the game and go home. Have your tea, whatever.
I think
Sportsmanship
the good
is
sportsmanship isn't there
yeah.
yet. Yeah, people don't understand that. Like, and it's gonna take some time because I think streaming and gaming has been introduced in India just like recently. People are getting to know it. So
Right.
it's,
I mean,
the process is still going on. and It's gonna take some more time.
But
absolutely.
just just being a fundamentally nice person. What does it take to just be a fundamentally nice person? If you don't like someone, don't watch them. Why freaking tell them that your mom is this and you are that?
Oh,
I don't
that
understand
way.
that.
That way, I think a lot of people really need their,
I think Indians in
long
general
lost
do have a
outlets.
huge ego in general.
For no reason.
Bruised
It's
ego.
crazy. Yeah,
Huge-
bruised ego. Exactly.
Bruised ego, or
Yeah,
what do you call
bruised
very,
ego. Yeah,
very,
that's more accurate. Yeah.
where it, they need some sort of redemption. They want to, go up to a certain chat, tell them
Yeah.
that, you're this or you're that, and then, well, that rhymed, by the way. And
It's
so, and people would just end up and will start owning up the chat like it's their day job. Eventually, even like speaking of hate raids, this is what exactly the hate raids are all about. And
Yeah.
coming back to the day of Twitch, off Twitch, and it's high time even YouTube fixes it because again, but
I
again,
think if this like what happened on Twitch happens on YouTube every day. Just that we are
exactly,
just used to it.
Yeah, we are
exactly,
too conditioned towards it,
Yeah,
habituated, if
conditioned,
I may say so.
habituated. Yeah.
exactly. 13-year-old Abhinay says 13-year-old have a lot of gadgets that they shouldn't have. I mean, they should, but not spoiled brats. Yeah. They're the ones who are thinking they're superior to others.
And
Absolutely.
for
I don't
no
know.
reason. That's
For no
very
reason.
I
true.
remember
Sure.
Mike Tyson saying something like this, like saying something on internet is very easy rather than
Yeah.
saying it in person because you'll get a punch for that thing, which will actually.
Absolutely.
Uh, uh,
I mean, put
Like the whole
people.
concept of accountability and
yes.
consequences is lost
I
Yeah.
completely
swear
when
on
you're
internet.
anonymous.
Yeah.
And it's always the people with some weird ass name and digits in their profiles, guys. Always the people with weird ass names and digits on Twitter,
And
at least.
Yeah.
and eggs in their profile pictures.
And eggs, freaking pink eggs, green eggs, you name it, bro. Everything.
So all those, I mean, that constitutes, I think, hate raids on any platform in general. In fact, Facebook as well faced a lot of that, and then even YouTube happened, and then now it is Twitch. But I don't know, with the whole campaign titled hashtag a day off Twitch, um, sort of, a day off Twitch won't help, would it? Do you think? Like,
I don't think so. It might.
Probably
It.
just probably to an extent where you spread awareness, but it's not gonna stop.
Nah.
exactly.
Right?
And somebody recently happened to have what 7 million bot accounts registered on Twitch. 7 million is not a small number,
Wow.
and they happen to have
Get a life, dude. Oh my god,
Get a
7 million.
life. And he
My
bought it, which means he used like his financial resources to do
yes.
this.
yeah,
Just
I mean,
buy
yeah.
your friend something, man.
7 million accounts either were bought or were created by bots, or I don't know how that turned out to be because Twitch's registration process with all the captcha in between, and the bot check, basically AI check. Those have
Should
been
take years to
yeah.
make these many accounts. And
Even if you have like a
Uh,
10 people team that registers what 10 accounts from different IPs per day, how many can you register?
Dude,
don't
I
know,
make accounts. I have seen how it is. It is very annoying. And I don't know how this guy has done it.
Bring this guy to India, man. These guys are not even. I mean, यहाँ पे दोस्त को बोलते रह जाते हो that come to Twitch. They won't make an account for you, but this guy has made an account for
Exactly.
7 fucking million
guy.
accounts. I'm
and
sorry,
million
but
accounts
that.
probably to just spend some spread some hate, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. And that turned out to be like a hate campaign of sorts, and I think it constituted to a lot of hate raids as well. And then people are mum about it on YouTube, or we're just conditioned like that. But again, on Twitch, people started speaking up, and then there would be bans left, right, and center, which we do not know the reasons of. Something like Doctor Disrespect, and now he's suing back.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is a-
showing back.
Does
it
he
was
stream
good.
on YouTube now, like regularly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
very
does, dude.
regularly, and twice, thrice a week.
But he
Damn.
has said that the revenue isn't that much compared to Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's like he has lost a lot because of that. And he's very angry. Like he's pissed off, to be honest.
I mean, he did so much for Twitch, like vice versa. Twitch did a lot for him too, in general. Like gave him a platform,
Yeah.
whatnot. But I'm pretty sure he would be pissed. And there's still no news on what exactly happened, right? It's
No,
just
he says he
speculation.
knows. He knows now.
Okay,
He
Yeah.
hasn't
might
disclosed
be
it, but
some
he knows.
personal stuff, man.
He knows,
Yeah,
but yeah,
probably.
he's not going to disclose it for legal reasons, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably some NDA or some shit, something.
Right. But on the other hand, I was taken aback by the fact that he couldn't make the same amount of money on YouTube than on Twitch.
Yeah, I think the policies of YouTube and Twitch vary, and I think how much people followed him on Twitch, that number is completely
Exactly.
different on YouTube.
That's very true.
But
That
It's
should
like
be.
it's like an Indian person going from YouTube to Twitch, but not on that extent, but kinda related to that.
And if you guys remember, I think in the very beginning he tried like consolidating audience, getting audience from different regions. You remember he started playing with Scout and whatnot.
Yeah, he
That
did.
you
Yeah,
never
yeah.
expect stuff like that to happen. All of a
Dude,
sudden,
that
Scout is
was
playing
so awkward.
Doctor
I was
Disrespect.
watching it. I was like, "What are you guys doing? You guys are being very awkward. You should stop doing this."
I think we should keep a separate like podcast episode for
yeah.
our
Yeah,
Indian
yeah,
creators. I really feel, man, I can rant about that stuff. They just do not seem like they can represent us on an international level. It's crazy.
yeah.
I really, you know, want
But
to
the thing is,
discuss
if we
this.
talk about it and if it catches somebody's attention, our careers are over, man. I mean, at least
Or
on this
probably
platform.
no.
Who am
I
I?
mean,
I'm no one, dude. Who are you? Hello?
मैं नहीं जानता तू कौन है यार?
आप कौन
कहाँ से
सर
आ रहा
जी?
है ये?
आप कौन? Because I
Oh, sorry,
really.
wrong number. Oh, this is a. Oh, which Discord is that? I don't know.
I just got shipped to this. Huh?
But
It is
I
fine.
remember watching Scout, play with this one, disrespect.
Yeah,
And what he did was, they were trying to communicate, but they didn't,
yeah.
that
They
didn't
were
happen.
they were trying. Trying was the best thing they were doing right there.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out that he wanted to say the खून गुस्सा ना खून में बसा है,
Yeah.
and then he went into the literal transliteration of that particular sentence.
No,
He
don't do this.
translated that in
Please don't
English.
do this.
I don't
No.
want I don't want to shit on that, but I mean that happened. That
Yeah.
I think everybody spoke it in their minds for sure, but
Bro, imagine playing with Dr. Disrespect and then freaking telling him
transliterating every-
Singham level dialogues, man.
Yeah.
Cannot be me. If I play with him, I'm gonna fanboy over him, bro.
I swear.
I would have accepted if he would have simped for him. He
Yeah.
didn't even do that. He was doing something completely different, completely unexpected.
With his raid, I think I mean discussing this a little bit since it's fun to do so. But I mean I think the raid that he did to Dr. Disrespect's channel, Doc's channel, was
I
sort of
It was not planned,
very
I think.
Indian.
People, his followers just did it
Hmm.
without him noticing, and he was
Yeah,
like,
there were
"What
so
are you
many
guys
people
doing?"
donating to him and whatnot. How Topi raid. Someone needs to do like how many times he says OP ka tally marks, man, whenever he streams. So how many times did he say OP OP? हर चीज पे OP. ये OP
Right.
वो OP.
And then
Really?
the L bombs.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Yeah.
L bombs I've heard so many times. As soon as I went to their streams, I felt like okay, probably I don't belong here because that's not the mindset that I came to watch that live stream with. And then turns out he raided, and then the community went spamming Vinod. If I'm
Yeah,
not wrong.
Vinod.
Yeah, what is this? Buy not.
Buy
Dynod.
not.
He was like, "What is Dynod? What is everyone talking about?" He was so confused at that point.
Yeah.
And us Indians have a knack to do that, I feel, man. We do it with a lot of people. We've done it with average Jonas also. People go into his chat and they say average Jignesh and stuff like that.
Average
Yeah.
And we just want to
Jignesh.
do that. Yeah. Average
Wow,
Jignesh.
I
We had to ban those words. Huh?
Oh yeah, I did
Ignish.
find a player called Average Ignish in my.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
it's
man.
a meme now, right?
So yeah.
I am elated as well
completely-
as confused at the same time. Jignesh is a Gujarati word.
Why
Gujarati
not?
name. By not.
Why not? That was crazy. It was fun to watch.
Like, how can we be so fundamentally unfunny, man? Like, imagine making a meme and it becomes this unfunny. Right?
I know,
People
right?
just need to work on their humor.
I
Crazy.
swear.
I never
also got
understood
this
that
one.
meme, to be honest.
So
Yeah,
there was
same.
this person who would go around on popular videos and just comment his name. His
Vinod.
name was Vinod, and he would
Wow.
comment on videos Vinod. That was that.
You guys know where the origin started from?
No, I
origin of-
wait. I
Oh,
think
it's-
this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you invented it, Hollier.
Oh.
Thank
No.
God.
So yeah, it all started from this YouTube channel called Slay Point. If you've seen it.
Yeah, Slay Point. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They put up a video and yeah, they just
Oh, yeah. They
they
emphasized the name
emphasized
Vinod.
Vinod,
Oh,
right?
yes, I
But
remember
their
that.
their fans took it to another level, right? And
Wow.
that's how it just blew up
But,
all
I
over the
did
internet.
not know that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
How interesting. That really
Now I
interesting.
feel bad for ourselves.
Bro, like imagine, so like internationally, people come up with stuff like "nah, he tweaking," and then Indians just come up Binod. Bro, how are you competing with that? यार? थोड़ा please funny करो यार. ना ही tweaking फिर भी funny है यार. कहीं पे भी डाके ना ही tweaking कर तो अच्छा लगता है देखने में सुनने में. But Binod, especially when they call it Binod, man. Like what?
That's become like a bias of sorts, meme bias, if you will, where
Yeah.
we would like different sort of memes, and we are especially against Indian memes because this happens, and then sort of drift away from the whole memeing culture, and we start taking offense so much so that memes become political. I hate that. But on this note, I believe it was a fun conversation. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys, and thanks a lot for tweeting it out there. A bunch of people have joined in, and we discovered that hate raids are not Twitch only. One.
Yeah, I mean,
That-
I
that-
wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we had a day off Valorant because there's so much toxicity going on
Yeah,
there.
that
Like,
is something I would look forward to.
so yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah.
Right.
Valorant Mumbai servers are something else.
Dude,
Right.
these
Talking
are
about that,
worse
and
than CS servers, dude. CS servers are sometimes I feel they are better.
I haven't played
CS
CS a lot, but
CS
Valorant is
CS is a
something.
lot worse than Valo though.
No, dude, they just don't talk. Here, people talk. Here,
People
people
go
Yeah.
out
are
of their way to
yes,
irritate you so much
irritate
that
you.
you then
They will
kind of want
use
to.
their abilities not to kill enemy but to annoy you. That's what I
I
have
had this.
experienced.
I experienced this a couple of days ago. I had a skin gun. I just picked it up. Somebody wanted it. I did not share it with them. What did the guy do? He threw his molly on me. Dude, skin. It's a freaking skin, bro.
I can
I
totally
can't, bro.
understand and that too a temporary skin, that too on a
It was not even
like,
something that I had. It was
for
just a
40
gun
minutes
that
or
I
what.
picked up, bro. I don't give two shits about skins, bro. Keep it. But why are you wasting your molly on me, Phoenix? Come on, bro.
That happens. I think we have two more topics coming up next. One is the quality and the quantity of Indian content creators, streamers. That's what you're going to catch up on the next episode of the Flip Switch podcast, guys. And the
You need to
second
give
one
me a
would be
separate segment on that one, said by.
yeah,
Do we have
done.
a schedule for this?
Saturdays,
Okay.
Saturday nights, Saturday night lives, and then the second topic is what goes down in the Valorant community. And two more topics that we're going to discover, but in the meanwhile, we're going to stick to these. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. This was a lovely, lovely sesh talking to you guys, and thanks a lot for the tweet. Abhi, thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot for that tweet.
Many people
That's
joined
it.
up, man.
A
Yeah.
lot of people joined up.
Thank you for joining, guys. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It was so much. And apart from this, we have a lot of custom games that we wanted to play with you guys. If you guys are hanging around, what do you say? Would you like to drop into some Among Us or otherwise as well? Let me know.
We can play Unfortunate.
Now Nav speaks. Now Nav speaks. What do you say?
No.
What do you guys have plans? Let me know.
I don't mind. I think I
Not
can
like
play
a
Among
shooter
Us.
game.
Yeah,
not a shooting
we
game.
don't necessarily have to play shooters. So Among Us should do.
Among
Yeah,
Us,
okay.
and then there is another one called Unfortunate Spaceman that I pushed knockout for.
I have
Long
not know
time.
about that. Can you
I
tell me?
have downloaded
It's
and I
similar
played a
to
game
this
on it, since,
Among Us.
Oh, it's similar to Among Us. Okay.
but I didn't understand anything about the game. So
It's basically Among Us but in 3D
With guns.
Oh,
with guns.
it's like
like
GTA version of
brings
Among
back
Us.
the whole concept of Valorant. So
No, it's not. It's not Valorant. It's totally not Valorant for sure. But apart from that, there is there is shape shifting in
someone
that.
please tell me there is all chat in that, so then I can join in. Yeah.
It's got proximity chat.
Which is the best.
It is the best thing that has happened to any game that resonates like Among Us.
Right.
You want to catch up now? Because I thought maybe I'll push some rank on the Apex. We had it all pre-planned, so
Acha, you
we're
already
looking
have
to
to.
get that Apex
Even
rank
I
pushed.
wanted to
Yeah.
watch FNCS, to be very honest.
All right, no
Same.
But I
worries.
mean,
We
if
could probably do
everybody's
custom
playing, then I
sometime
can.
tomorrow. That I think should be a good
Tomorrow
idea.
we can do
If we
like
could,
Yeah.
evening.
we can bring a lot more people on board for the customs, and it should be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, let's do that. That tomorrow, not.
Let's schedule it for tomorrow so that we do inform everybody that there's custom happening, and
Right.
yeah, we can have fun.
Sounds good. So we drop into ranked Apex as well, Nav and I, and we have a third. Then
I'm
yeah, man.
downloading Apex, man. You guys are FOMOing me completely, man. I need to download. I have like 3 more people with me, man. You can just play 3 people, na Apex. That's why I just can't play that.
I mean, oh, you have
Yeah.
3 more people.
Like there are 4 people, man.
We
That's
wanna
why.
drop it
And we've been playing
there.
Fortnite since like the dawn of eternity. Like, and one of the guys lives in the US, so like we used to play on Europe servers and whatnot, to accommodate better ping for everyone. So can't just leave one guy behind, right?
Equal ping for everybody. Yeah, that should
Sure.
be. Yeah.
Everybody gets like completely obliterated equally in like equal sense. So that's
I wish Apex just had more players on board. Wish we
eventually.
had
Maybe.
to do something. Yeah,
If
probably it's
Apex
under
does
pipeline.
something
Let's
about
see.
the competitive scene, something like Fortnite has done, I think you guys can expect like a huge bump in players. Man, a lot of people will leave Fortnite for Apex. Trust me.
That's actually speaking. We need to probably talk about this in the next podcast. More about that.
That's actually a very good topic, man.
Yeah. We can talk a lot about that, dude.
We can talk a lot
Oh.
about
Just
that.
people
And
shifting games because of how mature
Right.
the game has been in the, has become in their
I
life
mean,
cycle.
actually speaking, the game has launched quite some time now, and you don't see a lot happening with Apex. So we probably can have a discussion on the next podcast about this and see
We
how
can
it
have
can
a
be.
second. That makes sense.
Right.
What's I said?
Sounds good. I was just noting down quality and quantity of Indian content creators, and the second one was people shifting between games. Is what you said? Or what did I miss?
It's like
So,
what's
like,
happening with
what's
Apex
happening
after
with
its
Apex,
launch.
and why isn't it so open to people who are into competitive gaming, right? So
Oh
it's been
yeah.
quite some time that Apex is in the market for, right? It's like, why isn't there really a lot of competitive scenes going on in Apex? See how Valorant catched up with the competitive scenes right now.
Right.
I mean, it's just probably a year and a half old game that we're talking about, a Valorant.
Right.
Like, look at the competitive scenes that
Yeah,
have
just
come
a
in
year.
into them.
Not
Yeah,
even a year and a half.
yeah. So keeping all this in mind, what Apex has been there for a lot
Quite a
more
while.
time than what
Yeah.
Valorant is.
True story. In fact,
So let's-
Valorant's introduction, as well as the whole ecosystem that these guys want to acquire, they started marketing the game right from the beginning as an esports ready game. So I believe that sort of approach helped them acquire a lot of esports players right from the CS:GO pool, as well as other games. A lot of
That's
people,
so
and
true.
it's sort of kind of deep dived into other esports games as well, like Apex as well. I remember Ace U, who's an avid Apex player. Like and not just avid Apex player.
Energy man, right?
He's a
No.
god in Apex.
Right.
Apex.
He plays Valor for energy, right?
Yeah, but he's playing Valor for energy as well, and also then Shroud switched over from Apex to Valorant as well.
Shroud plays
Yeah.
whatever he touches turns to. My Shroud is the goat.
Yeah, so he was pretty tightly integrated in the marketing campaigns of Valorant as well.
Valorant as well. Yep, I'm aware of that. Right.
So that way he led the flag. And I think this would be a good topic for the next podcast, guys. Next Saturday we're going to talk about all of this.
Yes.
And a
Let's
couple of
not
other things.
talk about it right now.
Yeah, I don't want to deep dive right now. We'll keep something for the next Saturday and then further. And
We'll be starting the next Saturday podcast right away then.
yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
Lot
So,
of things.
oh yeah. So, how many people are we for Apex? I really want to start off. Bex is here. Acha, we're 3 here already. Nav, you here?
Yes.
Yeah, so Nav, me, Bex, we're dropping into Valorant. Sorry, not Valorant. Apex. And you guys are also dropping into Apex?
Yeah, we'll drop into
Yeah,
Apex for some
we'll
time.
drop into Apex for some time.
How about you, okay?
I probably watch FNCS now. I'll start my stream. Watch
FNCS.
FNCS. Yup, watch party for the boys.
Right. Let me know if you're switching over, if you have certain other plans, because this uh
Surely.
little Yoda fella.
Do is we could do a Among Us tomorrow. If we
Yeah,
want, we
we
can do
can
some
also-
Valorant customs as well.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
that
get
also
bopped.
should be good.
You
Yeah.
guys will bop me straight out of this game for sure. We can do Valorant. We can do Among Us. We can do Unfortunate Spaceman. And given you just promised that since there is an all mic chat, it is, by the way, it has a proximity chat as well.
Yeah, surely.
So that and the other ones. What do you
Wait,
call it?
let's say how many people can come on board for the
16.
game though? 16.
I
Oh
think
yeah, that's gonna
Shadow's
be
playing
fun.
Phasmophobia right now, so he's doing his horror.
He's playing Phasmophobia. He invited me over as well for this. We can. I mean, but Phasmophobia, I think 4 बंदों से ज़्यादा खेल नहीं पाते.
I just 4 man.
Yeah.
Gets repetitive too.
So, Unfortunate Spaceman has 16 people slots, and also it has jump scares. No kidding.
Ooh.
I like jump scares. Jump scares
Yeah.
are fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, probably that seems really interesting.
So,
Yeah, we'll give it a try tomorrow and see how it goes with all the 16 in there.
Just let me know when you guys plan.
Yeah, well, let's schedule it so that ensure that
You don't need
everybody's
skill, right? You don't need skill for the game. Is that a
Unfortunate-
learning curve for that?
Basic
no.
manipulation and lying skills for a game like this.
Lying,
I'm-
lying.
Among Us, right?
I'm good at that, bro. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
Done deal, sir. Then we'll.
Yeah.
All right then.
This
There's-
catching you all
Thanks a lot
on
for
this
joining in,
Saturday
guys.
podcast. It
So
was
much fun.
amazing to have a couple of discussions over a few topics that we did. So, looking forward for the next one. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so.
Thank you guys.
That's
Thank
knockout
you.
speaking, by the way. Who hasn't spoken in the entire podcast for more than 5 minutes? So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot once again.
See you
we
guys.
are now. Right. And I'll see you in one of those Apex maps. And with
Ciao,
this,
Zed, bye.
thanks a lot, bro.
Hello,
Everybody.
bye bye.
Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice talking
The
to
stream
you.
is not going off, by the way. It's just switching over to
Yeah,
another game.
मैं तो
And
check
we
कर-
will be connecting with a bunch of other creators. No,
आ जाओ ऊपर आ जाओ.
Playing
Link पे,
stuff.
या आपके
L-
सर्वर पे आ जाओ.
Andrew. Let me know if you need any help. I have some editors who can make one for you. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Abhi. The background, the one that you talked about.
अच्छी बात की बात करने वाला था मैं.
Hello.
Hello.
A lot of people joining in. Right. So it's what, 4 of us left? 2 of us left here. Yeah, right. So yeah, come to my server. What's up, James Gracias? Am I pronouncing it right? We
Hello.
just had a very nice discussion. Hello, once again.
I was thinking about that thing only, like making a background,
Right.
but it's on top. It'll show us, like what do you call this thing, square thing, a logo, and if you want, you can on the face cam as well.
Interesting. Yes,
And
this-
instead you owning your face cam on OBS, you can on straight away on Discord.
Oh, like that. Yeah, I mean the entire whole bit. That makes sense.
Entire like who and all are chatting, they will be seen.
So that way, yes, for sure, for
We
sure.
need a background image. That's what I was about to
Right.
tell.
Sounds
अभी
good.
भाई ने पहले बोल दिया.
Ooh,
अभी भाई ने मेरी मन की बात बोली.
Hey,
की बात.
monkey bat. This is monkey bat.
बात मैं भी
Right.
stream start. Yay.
Nice. Let's do this. Let me know if you need any help. For sure, bro. Sure. Let's connect. And this was a lovely session. A lot of
अरे I missed.
insight.
भाई.
You missed a lot of that, but that's
Uh,
where I think.
मेरा
Spotify, I think, will
internet
come
बहुत
in.
bug हो रहा था, so I opted
Alright.
for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I
Alright.
restarted it. Now it's fine.
But we'll be putting out this podcast on Spotify,
The flip
Apple,
switch.
Flip Switch channels, and
Yay.
otherwise as well. So the audio will be
Let's
out for
go.
you to listen and catch up on the conversation and make sense of it. And thanks a lot for joining in once again, guys. And if you guys are sticking around for some games and otherwise, Don't forget to drop a like. I see a lot of people have already done that. But apart from that, let's drop into some Apex. Bex, are you coming?
Apex Legends.
Bex, are you here still?
Oh wait, I need to launch it. Hello.
Hello.
Sure.
I'm right here. I'm right
Shanti,
here.
we
I was just reading out this tweet. Says after IPO money has come in, Zomato has started airing ads featuring Katrina Kaif and Hrithik Roshan. Money in the bank changes your attitude, lifestyle, and habits. Acha.
Acha.
I think that goes without saying. These guys had to do something about it. But again, their marketing, particularly, has been, out of the box quite a long time. This background gives me motion sickness. Frost bluff. A lot of people have been getting motion sickness. Hold on, let me check if I.
It's
just a
like
sec. Coming in for a lot of people, yeah. You are cinema, a Hollywood pleasure. Love you where you are, cinema. You are cinema, a Hollywood pleasure. Wait a sec.
I started my stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
Stop, chat. What's up?
Please say this super loud and slow. Very smart.
Say what?
It doesn't work like that. No, I'm not gonna read that out. I'm not gonna fall for that. Acha, if you want to do that, I'll do it. No worries. Super loud and slow that I'll subscribe is the smartest kid at school. Chapter 1 dramas with me. Chapter 2 and the rapper chapter 3 graduates Belfield. Sounds good? Wanted me to do it, I did it. I'm staying true. Super loud and super slow. Is that okay?
आ जाइए
अरे रुक जाइए मैं कुछ फिक्स कर रही थी मैं बैकग्राउंड को फिक्स कर रहा था लोगों को मोशन सिकनेस हो रही है मोशन सिकनेस देने का आदि नहीं हूँ
वही तो कह रहा था मैं लाइक
ज़्यादा तेज हो गया मेरे को स्पेस वाली फीलिंग आई मैंने सोचा कि चलो घूम के आते What are you about to play now? Apex Legends, if you will. Would you like to join in? If we don't have a third, that is. What?
अरे सुरेश stream
What?
on Twitch
Eh?
right now. हाँ.
कौन?
I want to try out Twitch.
कर ले.
Chat में यहाँ पे
अभी बात करी है हमने तूने यही नहीं मत कर अगर चला दिया तो मत कर
नहीं
अभी
यार
बात हुई है
Twitch पे करना था यार
अभी तो मैंने तेरे हम लोगों ने यही तो बात करी है अभी क्या फायदा क्या
मेरा
नुकसान है
YouTube is fully bugged.
Right.
100%
क्यों तेरे को zero concurrent viewers दिखा रहा है
I'm getting like after I end my stream, my likes are going down. Some of the streams there are no likes at all.
Oh, that
I'm
is
like,
bugged on the other side of this. I have played Apex
Come
once,
on,
and
bro.
that was the training, and I had played. All right, but I think that should not be a problem.
this is my Twitch way.
Hop in.
I'll tell you.
We're as potato as it gets, anyway.
Here you go.
Where do you go? Where do you go?
I don't know. I was giving the link of my Twitch.
Oh.
I'll stream tomorrow. Day for no, day after tomorrow is a holiday. Monday is a holiday.
Acha. Sounds good.
Yay.
Yay.
Did I tell you about the thing, the school thing?
Ah, launching after a long time. मैंने बताया ना वही, I mean they are
दिन
doing
का।
alternate. Yeah,
दो
I
दिन
remember that.
2 दिन की क्या? कुछ
दो दिन की
बताओ।
चांदनी फिर काली काली रात है.
हाँ। वाइस मंडे हॉलीडे, गवर्नमेंट हॉलीडे। हमें पता कि हॉलीडे बस स्कूल की छुट्टी है बस। क्यों है वो नहीं पूछते हम।
Nice. Fair.
तुम्हें कोई चॉकलेट देगा तो क्यों दे रहे हो पूछोगे? हाँ वो तो पूछोगे बट नहीं। नहीं रहने दो।
Right.
Never mind. Oh my god. आज जो ये कितनी टाइम लगाएंगे?
मैं बैकग्राउंड सेट कर दे इससे पहले किसी और को नॉशियस फील हो जाए.
अरे you can just.
Two Abhi is also
Oh,
joining in.
this is good.
Which
No
server
way.
are you on? Yes sir.
Which Abhi?
Abhi 9.
Abhi 9.
Is that how you
Oh.
pronounce it? I don't know. Abhi no.
Abhi
Abhi.
IX.
Abhi IX. Abhi 9.
Yes. It's not 9. It's IX. It's not the Roman number 9. Is it?
LUSP.
I think
Please
so.
say
it
this
is.
super fast and loud. Oh yeah, douche.
चल मैं सेलिब्रेट करने जा रहा हूँ. अच्छा. छुट्टी है तो सेलिब्रेट करने
अभी
जा रहा
नौ.
हूँ. Very good.
Abhi no.
Abhinav. Oh, Abhinav. I see.
See you baby.
लॉन्च करो भाई.
कर दिया भाई. अब ठीक है, बैकग्राउंड ठीक है.
हाँ.
Is it better? Better.
Very
Better.
nice. Very nice.
Better. चमकीले
वो
चमकीले.
बीच में ना थोड़ा सा लाइक
ये तो
इम्प्रूव
दिख
हो
रही है
सकता है पर कोई नहीं.
हाँ. Improve तो हर जगह हो सकता है. Of course. Which PC?
Just kidding, just kidding.
We are on my server. Hold on. Do you have Abhi on your friend list?
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
invite him.
We are on Brief.
You're on the bruff.
I can't. I don't have the option to invite.
Right? इधर नहीं होएगा. Open chat से होएगा.
I can't. I can't invite.
Yeah,
people
he's
like
got the link. He's got the link. That's it.
Got
Got it, bro.
got
He's here.
got him.
Got him.
Aha.
Yeah. And there you go. What's up, Abhi? Abhi
Yo,
Nuff.
what's up? What's up?
What's happening?
Yo.
कैसे हो
good.
सिद्धार्थ सर?
Good, sir. आप बताएं.
एकदम सही.
Thanks a lot for joining in the chat, yeah. Lovely to have you.
You don't need to thank.
अभी भाई ने मेरे को बहुत खुश किया आज.
क्यों
मैंने-
मैंने क्या
Doesn't sound right, but okay.
ट्विटर देखा. अरे मतलब ट्विटर की बात
अब
कर
ये
रहा
कब हुआ
हूँ.
भाई?
अरे
मुझे पता नहीं चला भाई. ब्रो ये क्या सिनेमैटिक आ रहा है? मुझे कुछ
रहने दो.
सिनेमैटिक आ रहा है भाई.
अभी नई चीजें आई हैं इसमें.
ऑल्ट F4 करो ना, ठीक हो जाएगा.
है? अच्छा
स्किप हो जाएगा.
अच्छा सही कह रहा है. भाई कब खत्म होगा ये सिनेमैटिक? पूरा मूवी
It takes a little while.
बहुत takes a minute.
But it is
So
worth
how
watching
does
the
it
cinematic.
work? Like, is it like Valorant? Do the characters have some
Abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
It's Valorant. It's like
It's
Fortnite.
Valorant का battle
Battle
royale.
Royale जैसे. Yeah.
It's
Valorant का
more on the Overwatch meets PUBG front.
I haven't played Overwatch. I'm sorry.
if
character-
Valorant
character
had a
specific,
battle
yeah.
royale.
Exactly.
It is-
got it.
That what it is.
मैंने एक बार खेला था वो भी 60 FPS वाले पीसी पे खेला था मेरे पुराने पीसी पे भाई.
Right.
एंड ट्रेनिंग खेला था मेरे को 10 FPS आ रहे थे बंद कर दिया था फिर.
What?
ओह क्या सेक्सी लग रहा है भाई ये सब देखने को.
But you're not added. Abhi bhai.
Give me your friend
I
code.
have
I'll share it.
no idea how
Give me
do I
your
add.
name in game.
Are you?
मेरा गेम चालू होना चाहिए ना. सिनेमैटिक खत्म नहीं हो रहा है इनका.
नहीं हुआ अभी तक खत्म.
नहीं भाई पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है.
क्या है? कौन से सिनेमैटिक में चले गए?
पता नहीं भाई कौन सा मूवी दिखा रहे भाई ये. You can't stream into this channel. I cannot share my screen, I guess.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, हो गया finally हो गया I guess.
Now you can.
Emergence. Okay. It's loading in. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my.
Hi, this is.
और बताओ सिद्धार्थ सर कैसे हो? How was your day today?
Day was hectic. I was late for almost 15 minutes for this thing. We were supposed to
For
start
the
around.
podcast?
Yeah, and then we did a couple of things. Usse pehle I was little Gypsy and Hazel, you know. So Gypsy and Hazel are my dogs. Dog daughters.
Okay, yeah, I heard about Gypsy.
Right. So he and Hazel, I mean, doing well. So, उधर भागना उधर इधर कर वैसा थोड़ा सा
How old are
occupied
they?
हो गया था. They were 2.5 and 2 years old, like half a year apart.
अच्छा.
अभी छोटे ही हैं but
हाँ छोटी है मतलब.
they-
Fine, I guess. They are fine now, right? Or-
yeah, Hazel got
They need
bit
some
by
more-
a streetie day before,
Ah shit.
and that sort of
What is that?
How did it happen?
so basically we were just stepping out of our gully, and this kid who is sort of unaware of how to how to feed streeties, तो उसको वो बिल्कुल सामने ही खाना खिला रहा था, and we were moving away from that and told him to move away a little so that we can pass and there would not be any sort of problems.
Yeah.
But उसको I think उतना ज़्यादा ढंग से समझ नहीं आया. He went a little ahead and he kept the food there. So the streeties who were a little aggressive or possessive about the food, they just looked at us and they started running towards us.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it turned out to be a shit show. And
Shit.
अब ठीक है.
Medications पे होंगे I guess.
अभी उसको मैं लगवा के आया वो the post bite thing. And
Yeah. It's sad for the dog, man.
right now these guys are running towards after a mouse. That guy's dead for sure.
After a mouse.
Yeah, he entered the wrong
Damn.
area. अब सब भी यहाँ पे पीछे मेरे पीछे ऐसे भागते फिर मिल देंगे, दो पूंछे उड़ती भी मिलेंगे.
Bro, imagine bro.
Yeah,
अच्छा
so
मुझे ऐड कर दो. मुझे पता नहीं मेरा ये.
अरे वही तो अपना
Are you
नाम
there
बोलो.
or-
ये है क्या?
नाम बोलो.
मेरे भाई ने रखा हुआ है ये, मुझे पता नहीं.
हाँ
है
बोलो
क्या?
बोलो बोलो.
चना
Are you-
मामा.
अरे नहीं जो आपके उसमें डिस्प्ले हो रहा है वही
हाँ
है क्या?
चना मामा
display?
लिखा हुआ है मुझे.
Wait.
CHANNAMAMA.
PHA
I'm screen sharing. You can put over there.
स्पेस है कि नहीं?
escape
space है.
to escape once. Channa Mama.
Yeah.
चन्ना
I don't know
मामा.
why my brother chose that name. He plays
How old
CS,
is he?
so I don't know why he chose that name, bro. बहुत अजीब से नाम रखता है वो.
This is unfindable.
Not
Not
found.
found.
Can you
Okay,
can
wait.
you find
hold
mine?
up.
It's the same name here.
How do I?
इनका बड़ा इजी है. इनका पूरे सर्वर में एक ही
अरे
नाम.
मैं ऐड कहाँ से करूँ? वही नहीं समझ आ रहा हूँ.
Just go to the
व्यू
bottom
प्रोफाइल में
right.
करूँगा. व्यू प्रोफाइल में मिल जाएगा क्या आपको?
Go to that plus sign. Once you do that, नीचे find friend होगा.
In the
Plus sign.
तो प्लस साइन यही बिल्कुल आपके कैरेक्टर के साथ में.
भाई आई एम सो ब्लाइंड. ओके अब
Right.
कहाँ है?
नीचे होएगा देखो बॉटम लेफ्ट.
नीचे
फाइंड
bottom
फ्रेंड.
left.
ओके या व्हाट इज योर
XYDD
HRTH.
XYDDH ARTHA right?
Yup.
This one, right?
अरे ये टैग कैसे लगा अपने?
ये मैंने तो कोई
मैंने
इनवाइट किया
send
क्लब में.
किधर?
इनवाइट कर दिया.
क्लब में गया.
अब मैं कैसे देखूं? मुझे
इनवाइट 0 आ रहा है.
I invited
मुझे अगर
you to
आपने इनवाइट ओके इनवाइट जॉइन.
Party.
Just right
party.
click.
ओके या
There you go.
ये चन्ना मामा वो सब.
यो
मेरे को मिला नहीं, इनविटेशन नहीं आ रहा है.
हाउ एम आई
नहीं.
ऑन लेवल
Zero
3
invite.
ऑलरेडी? शायद मैंने खेला होगा.
लगा है?
बाया.
नॉर्मल ट्रियोस और अरीना.
Manage
अरे
members.
इसमें भी अरीना है क्या?
Yeah, arenas खेल सकते हैं.
अरीना
You can.
इसमें
Yeah.
इट्स लाइक दिस थिंग वैलो 3v3 क्लोज रेंज बैटल्स.
समझा कुछ भी लगा लो यार. मैं
ट्रियो इज अ बैटल रॉयल. बैटल रॉयल
Yeah.
कहते हैं फिर
really new.
we'll switch to the thing.
You want to play battle royale or you want to play
I am
कुछ
down
भी लगा
for
लो
वो-
आप
वो लगा
लोग
दो.
को जो कंफर्टेबल है.
अरीना लगो.
arena unranked?
ये है
You'll
ना.
get used to the whole physics game का.
या
रेडी कर दो.
कहाँ से होता रेडी?
बॉटम
मैं रेडी हूँ ना?
प्ले में
नहीं.
नहीं.
हाँ हो
अब
गया.
रेडी. डब्ल्यू
Air-
0 ने ऐसे करा यार मेरे को.
क्या गया?
नहीं
What?
आपका
मैंने-
ये क्या है?
I-
क्लब नेम.
flip switch. There, yeah.
आपने कॉर्ड खेलना छोड़ दिया?
Warzone.
हाँ Warzone
अभी
खेलते
बस
थे
थोड़ा
ना?
थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लिया है. I mean, I started pursuing some other games. Fortnite में I came back a little. तो
अच्छा
वो then Warzone तो खेल ही देते. Apex वाला सीन.
There is no club.
Wait,
क्लब
what?
वही है ना प्ले के बाजू में.
It's an invite only. मैंने देखो किया है.
PTN.
After this.
You know invite me bro. I said.
I did. You don't say.
Is
What's what?
I is sad is the.
I said is the.
Let's not finish quickly. Where's the fun in that?
The Luba is hot.
तभी तो पहले अनलॉक कर.
What do I select?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Drop
select
Let's
this.
get the
Select
job
this.
done.
Okay.
You'll need some heals. Plus, you'll be able to play
अभी
defensive
इसमें
with this.
इसका वो पता इसमें अभी भैया if
हाँ.
I get knocked you can just press E
revive.
and your bot
ये
will
basically
revive.
sage है ना?
Yeah. So you basically revive the Baki, you can go away from the player. You don't have to stick around.
The bot will revive.
Bolt, if you will. If you
Fight
want
with beauty, my
to.
friends.
Any gun, in fact.
We'll win.
Wait, Bolt?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Pick any gun.
Okay,
Right
I
now?
did. अब क्या करूँ अब?
What's your name?
चलो.
Scope. Hit him.
Let's go bro. If you press 3 your
अरे मेरा सेंस बहुत
High
हाई
है?
है. How do I?
इसमें हाई होता है like in general.
What's your Fort? Here.
फिर भाई से पूछ लो he is the converter.
Okay, you must. Oh, behind you.
Oh,
I hit him
yep.
60.
One shot. No, one shot. Both of them.
Hit him 60.
Just tap me once. Enough.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
समझ नहीं आया.
I knocked one.
Nice try.
Get it, not a problem.
अरे
ये basically एक custom जैसा है.
yeah. So 3v3.
ये इसमें मेरा पिस्टल भी ऑटोमेटिक है. और मैं इसमें क्या?
You can switch from B, like if you press B on your weapon, you can switch from auto to fire, single fire, or single fire to auto.
रैम्पेज किया मैंने.
वो थोड़ी slow pace गन है, तो देख के.
ओके आएगा.
But it hits hard. Very hard.
Close this guy. Yeah, close beach में आ रहा है.
मारो.
How do I crouch? Okay, I control.
Oh,
इधर से आ रहा है.
अच्छा.
How do I mark?
Middle button.
15 on the guy top. Yeah. One pathfinder here.
Might die.
On me, this guy swung into my ass.
The guy just. These guys are really good.
ये बहुत अच्छा है भाई.
Yeah.
Why do we get this lobby?
It's alright. CDL lobbies होती है. कभी मिल जाती है वो एक आधा मैच अच्छा चला जाता है सीधे CDL में फेंकने की आदत हर गेम की.
Oh, you are a pro. Go.
Bro, you're a pro. Let's go.
इधर उधर नहीं इधर जाइए जरा.
जो फास्ट वाला कौन सा है जिससे मेरा एम अच्छा लगेगा?
R31.
VK47 हाँ R301.
Yeah, that's like one of the best guns. One of the best, yeah.
Okay, yeah. This works.
F1, it's a emote.
एक तरफ पुश करते हैं, एक साइड पुश कर लेते हैं.
Okay.
You can see it, no? With the hard
Yeah,
carry.
तभी सब
Follow you,
एक साथ ला.
follow you.
ये एक आया इधर.
Contact with enemy here.
Always the octane comes from here.
ये एक हिला. दो
Oh, I
बंदे.
can climb anywhere. Oh, no.
चलो.
Oh, I hit him 39 and
Threat unveiled.
people are
That's a bot. Wait, is there a mirage on the team? एक ऊपर आया.
Oh, under.
Cracked one. अरे इधर. Blind guy.
Oh नहीं. एक को तो मैंने डाउन कर दिया था. This guy got up.
अरे ये वन शॉट था ये बॉट. इसकी टीबैगिंग में ब्रो.
What?
बॉट. टीबैग कर. इसमें भी टीबैग ले आए.
Teabag is the universal language of friendship.
किसी को मत छोड़ो.
Yeah. कोई नहीं छूटता उससे.
समझ नहीं आ रहा भाई क्या चल रहा है.
Ready up.
हाँ? अच्छा, return
You want to
to
drop into a normal battle royale? We can
leave,
also do that. not a
leave
problem.
match, right? Leave match, right?
Yeah.
Alright. हो गया मैं ready.
एक और खेलते हैं. Let's see the lobbies. Still sweat. We'll go to battle royale.
If not, then
But
Fortnite
sweats
is
आ
out.
क्यों रहे हैं? मैं तो इतना
अरे it's just
level पे हो गया.
random.
Oh, इसमें skill based match
है ना.
नहीं है.
Sid है. So he's
You
a
win?
very good. He's flat player.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
इसीलिए.
Big things are coming for us.
If they stay, give them something to see.
Wait,
Time to win and stay alive.
So what does your character do, Siddharth?
it basically has a heartbeat sensor. Has a focus of attention where I
Built in his heart.
found out there. So I can send out some nanobots to detect people's location. And then there is a heart that I
So
created
if
dome.
they even
Like
walk,
Cypher then.
they will
Cypher
get-
or Sova.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So if they walk, you will get to know
Yeah.
that there is someone out there, far away.
मैं कुछ खरीद ही नहीं पा रहा. फर्स्ट राउंड में नहीं खरीद पा रहे.
हाँ first round मैंने किया.
Look at me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
That's all. अरे भाई मैं इमोट में.
Somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
ये सामने nav.
What lies behind the veil?
Nice. Hit him a bit. Left side after.
One is broken.
Take it पीछे ये.
2 broken.
18 शील्ड.
One shot.
Dead.
What? Okay, one shot. Yeah.
Knock.
Just tap me once.
Eat the ball.
Bus. Go away from here. Not a problem. You don't have to stand.
ठीक है. अरे let's go भाई.
You leave your drone and you can go away.
अच्छा so
Your drone will revive it.
मेरे को लगा revive करना
I
पड़ता है
know.
इसमें.
नहीं. You need to, but you are this thing.
समझ गया.
Your character ability gives you this
Ability. Your
Why?
ability is a very OP.
What is that?
Look at me. Yeah. Want fight me, boys? Hey.
Oh my, sick है
Good
भाई.
luck. Have fun.
Game
Don't
on
die. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? इसके तो बहुत
मुक्का भी
spells
मार
हैं.
सकता हूँ भाई.
Yeah. If you put V like gun के साथ, gun का ammo खत्म हो गया तो V दबाओगे तो like आप
Also, you can jump
किधर
and
हम?
kick. Yeah, I did कोई. Check नहीं हो रहा. ये रहा सामने.
Look, enemy over here.
एक
Left
पीछे
पे?
से आ रहा है, एक पीछे है, हाँ.
Drawing back the veil.
One shield crack.
I hit him. I hit one of them.
Cannot hit through the. There's a mirror.
Cracked one.
I'm recharging my shields.
Not shot.
Oh, you're alone.
Knocked one. Need help? Help me.
I am surrounded.
One shot. Knocked him.
Shields are recharging.
अरे इधर है,
he's
सामने
one.
इधर.
Reloading. I am here, my friend.
I killed him.
Hey,
GG.
let's go, boys.
go.
OP. भाई मजा आता है भाई ये अरीना में.
मजा आया बे.
बहुत मजा आता है इसमें.
अभी तक जीतने में बहुत मजा आता है.
क्या है खाने में?
Warzone खेलना तो Warzone नहीं खेल सकते. Not a problem if you guys
नहीं Warzone.
निकल ना. उसमें buyback आ रखे हैं.
थोड़ा chicken.
उसमें buyback आ रखे हैं. You don't need to do lag.
हाँ, क्या कह रहे हो? Sorry मैं.
उसमें buyback
buyback
आ रखा है.
Warzone यार मेरा फिक्स ही नहीं हो रहा. मैंने 3 बार रीइंस्टॉल कर दिया, पता है उसे. इतना बड़ा गेम को 3 बार मैंने अनइंस्टॉल करके रीइंस्टॉल कराया. क्योंकि मुझे VPN पे खेलना पड़ता है. मुझे पता नहीं क्यों उसमें
फिक्स की दिक्कत क्या आ रही है? अभी तो आया.
पता नहीं
पर
मैंने
यही
सारे
सामने
ट्राई कर लिए. The game launches,
Almost
but load पे अटक जाता है loading पे.
One shot.
I hit him a lot. Yeah, I killed one. I hit the other as well. मेरे स्क्रीन पे क्या हो रहा है भाई? Thunder आ रहा है. Damn bro. It's fun.
This is what it was to drop team last game.
Abhi, Nav,
हाँ जी बोलो.
XYT. Like, I was just trying to get to a point where your name also has Nav's name.
Ah, okay.
Oh bhai. Abhinav.
Nav.
Then
अभी
Nav's
कब
name also
अभी
has-
है अरे यार अच्छा
Nav white.
और थोड़े गंदे जोक्स मार ले.
यस सर दैट जोक्स बहुत ज्यादा माय बैड अपॉलॉजीज प्लीज
इसका इम्पोस्टर्स कैसा लगा तुम लोगों को?
हाँ बहुत सही है उसका
Fortnite
अरे वी
का?
कैन प्ले
Yeah.
दैट
Fortnite का?
अरे भाई
हाँ.
don't tell me to tell
Radical.
Knockout, Hollier and Bex and Sud to download Fortnite. They'll suck the blood out of my life. Making my body ready कर दे अब. Ready कर दे.
Yes, कर रहा हूँ.
They will kill me for simply saying the word Fortnite.
Why?
I mean, they're not proponents of the game. What? Like, I come from all battle royales. I love battle royale genre in general. I love Warzone. I love Fortnite. I love Apex. I love PUBG. I love Hyperscape. I love कौन सा है अभी वो जादू वाला कौन सा है? Spellbreak.
जादू
Spellbreak. Have you played Spellbreak?
No.
देखा था मैंने
खेला है?
यार
you
मैं
can
अपनी
fly
chat से
around.
पूछता हूँ क्या खेलूं दूसरे गेम्स मुझे बैटल रॉयल गेम्स बताओ भाई मुझे रोस्ट करना चालू कर देते हैं अजीब से लोग मुझे पता नहीं क्या मजा आता है उन्हें मुझे
वो
रोस्ट
दूसरे गेम्स बोलेंगे फिर फोर्टनाइट लेने से फोर्टनाइट सोलो खेल
हाँ बस वही है वही। बोलेंगे वैलोरेंट खेल वैलोरेंट चालू करता हो तो फोर्टनाइट खेलता हो तो बोलते वैलोरेंट खेल दूसरे गेम्स में जाने ही नहीं देते मुझे
फ्रीजर में हारो
So
Makes
there is
nine.
given the context of all the battle royales that I've established with myself, I play all the games. मुझे बहुत पसंद है, and then especially when it comes to Fortnite, I have a different place for the game in my heart because पहला comic books बहुत सारी आती है उसके अंदर. दूसरा, it's become a metaverse. So coming from an advertising background, इनका जो marketing है, that is mind blowing.
आप भी मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड से हो
Advertising.
ओके
My advertising, marketing, branding, all that. तो इसमें जो मेरे लिए केस स्टडी ये है, and then it's a game. The case study sort of became like an interesting thing to not just follow as a case study, but also as a franchise. So that way, I saw so many things happening in this game. Plus,
The place between life and death is where I feel most alive.
so I really enjoy that game. Plus, building mechanic, it's out of the box.
एग्जैक्टली इट्स सो यूनिक
So I enjoy that game. But हर किसी को नहीं समझ आती, तो मैं एक टाइम तक पुश कर रहा था, उसके बाद पुश करना था.
I mean it's okay people
Yeah.
won't like what you like they won't always like what you like
Exactly. So Fortnite, on the other hand, is not like by the friends who play Fortnite. Not all of them hate Fortnite, but they just don't like it.
I mean it's all about you having fun
आगे में
आ जाओ. ये वाला थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी सा लेवल है, so I'm just going to scan once and then we
ये क्या है? ये I'm playing for first
ये
time.
क्या खेल रहे हो हम लोग?
there we go. They split. ठीक है?
अच्छा ये भी सेम है क्या? वही है क्या?
हाँ.
Same here, but the map is different. The location.
लेफ्ट साइड पे वो लोग।
लेफ्ट साइड पे दो हैं, वो मिराज होगा with his decoys.
Decoy.
बाकी सारे
ये है सामने सामने.
ठीक है.
हाँ. एक पीछे मेरे.
एक को बहुत ज़्यादा मारा मैंने, बहुत ज़्यादा. इधर है. कहाँ से खाना? एक को शायद नॉक किया मैंने, शायद.
What? Just tap.
अरे आप दो बंदे.
ओह.
अरे my bad.
Oh, you have havoc.
के चले गया था.
Havoc is a little slow to start. उसका थोड़ा सा जनरेटर की तरह स्टार्ट होती है. You want to play Phasmophobia with Shadow?
Bro,
Can play anything.
trust me, I'm
अभी नहीं, it's not that scary यार. मैं भी
अच्छा
पहले
अच्छा.
मैं तो बस से बाहर नहीं निकला.
सही कह रहा है भाई. मैं दोपहर के टाइम खेल रहा था और मैं और तो जैसे चिल्ला रहा था भाई.
It is scary.
भाई हरवा के
But
साथ
the
खेला था
ghosts are
मैंने.
not that
हरवा के
scary.
साथ खेला था मैंने. भाई भूत आ रहा है, हरवा एफ के चला गया और मैं और तो जैसे चिल्ला रहा था. भाई ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? वैसे ही other day.
Left पे right पे left पे I can't see both.
I hit him a lot. तो मुझे नेड मार दिया उसने, पता नहीं कैसे मारा उसने. अरे मैं मर भी गया. मैं नॉकडाउन शील्ड एक्टिवेट कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं क्या होता है ये.
On me.
Looking at you.
One shot. पीछे भी है. He's flying in.
तो एक को तो नॉक करने देते सालो.
कोई ना.
Hitting भाई. एक मैच खेलते अच्छा पूरा डोमिनेट करते. सेकंड मैच पे ऐसे बोलते.
नहीं हो जाता है.
मेरी चैट तो पागल होती है. मुझे स्कैरी गेम्स, हॉरर गेम्स खेलते हुए देखते हैं.
They like
बहुत
us
डिमांड
to-
करते हैं, बहुत डिमांड करते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा.
With face cam मैंने कहा जाओ भाई. खेलने के लिए इतना फट रही फेस कैम के साथ.
और फिर खिला दो भाई.
और मीम्स बनाओगे तुम.
This is the last round.
If they win.
If they win this, they win.
Okay.
If they win, that's what. एक left पे. Right here.
Okay, I see.
One down.
I'm flanking them.
One crack, sorry, not
Nice.
down. Not
Oh,
one down, crack. Crack.
not nice.
How do I
Pretty
know if they're
Contact with
One here.
target. I am taking fire, friends.
Oh, shit. मैं हील कैसे करूँ?
Four. आपके ऊपर ही बंदे.
Wow, दो बंदे हैं.
नीचे आ सकते हैं?
मारो भाई.
और
Bad guy.
अरे ऊपर ही आते हैं, मारो. क्या किल. Got this. What's the money for this? अरे nice try, nice try. Calorie but oh, moonwalk. Oh,
Oh yeah. All the nonsense
you
of the
got
world.
styling on us.
Yeah.
You styling on us, bro. You don't know who I am. That's why. You will never know.
बिल्कुल सही बात. बताओ. You want to play this
क्या
or you
करना?
want to play something else?
You want to play Royale or this thing?
आप बताओ. I am down for anything. I just want to play something.
I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
This guy also bought this one, Phasmophobia. Do you have it?
No, it's cracked.
I guess I have phasmophobia, but I don't think I can play it right now because if I shout, I'm dead. And
Yes.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I'll shout.
Then there is.
Yeah, I uninstalled it. Yeah, I remember I uninstalled it on stream that day because I was so scared. I just all F4'd
For the
and I
content.
just uninstalled it. I was
Then
so freaking scared, bro. The ghost was just throwing stuff at me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you up to, bro? Just leave me alone."
right.
And the one that I was playing with, he just went AFK. He decided to go AFK at the wrong time.
That's right. You die. I'm done. Bye.
So there is this another game called Bro Falls. Basically, Fall
Oh,
Guys
Fall
but
Guys.
for free.
Oh,
Hello.
no, I don't have it.
It takes
I also don't have it.
5-10 minutes to download max.
I'm down. Hold up. Can you
I'll
give me the
install it
link
then.
or something?
Steam पे शायद.
Steam पे you can download it.
Steam
Just
पे, okay,
Bro
hold up.
Falls.
Okay, मैं Steam use नहीं करता, but मैं देखता हूँ.
I'll just search.
Steam तो.
Wait, I'll click.
Yeah, if
Bro
you
I
Falls.
posted in my open
Unlimited
chat.
वो है ना showdown.
हाँ.
Ultimate.
open chat में डाला है ना आपने?
हाँ जी.
Okay, yeah.
And it's insane, by the way. I played it
Oh,
on my
ये
stream.
हाँ ये
Yeah.
fun लग रहा है, काफी fun लग रहा है ये. Free
इसको
play
पूछूं?
game.
I
इनको
started
सब
downloading
सभी
it.
खेल सकते हैं भाई. कल सब
Hey, it's
custom
only
कर.
730 MB.
हाँ, it's not that big. a
वो
deal.
हो गया खत्म मेरा almost.
Ah.
Flex.
2 GB का game है, right?
No.
Not that much.
2 GB
नहीं.
नहीं 700 MB.
This
Sunday classes, damn, you're unlucky.
is required
Yeah.
2.7
I have my
GB.
tuition, bro. Accounts ka.
Install
Lessons
under
is-
CS.
as in, like, I don't play ज़्यादा उसके साथ. I mean, obviously. It was a joke. It was a lame one. My bad.
हो गया मेरा. ये बंद कर दो फिर Apex.
Bro, false खेलेगा. What's that?
देख लो.
मेरे को भी खेलना. हमने खरीदा है लाल रंग का.
Okay, yeah, it's upstairs. We got the.
Tuition and match.
Steam is
Yeah.
not. You can try to put it on. Okay.
Oh, it's turned the breaker off. It's turned the breaker off.
सतीश तुम क्या कर?
मैंने बंद कर दिया.
मैं जा रहा हूँ आसपास.
वो.
Fall Guys but
Hello?
for free. एक मैं डाउनलोड कर लेता हूँ. कहाँ से करना है? बाद में कर लूँगा.
आ जाओ.
Fall Guys तो पेड है ना मेरे पास है.
But Bro Falls एक free है. Fall Guys.
Shit, bro.
हाँ जी मैं इधर ही हूँ. Sorry. I was
guys,
Okay.
level
नहीं
three
नहीं
है,
नहीं.
मैं
It's all good. It's all good.
It's so cool. It's okay. भाई ये क्या है? I thought I was. Hello. What?
What?
अरे ये vegetables कोई है क्या ये?
Ah, this is what Fall
Someone is
Guys.
buying vegetables and what the hell is this? Broccoli.
Yeah.
Bruh.
30 seconds.
The
it's
editing?
launching or something. I don't know.
देख ले aimbot. Nobody wants me.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
Smiling emoji. I will be the last fool in the universe. Oh.
What?
Oh
What are
भाई
you saying?
ये क्या भाई? that took a huge turn, भाई.
क्या बात कर रहा है?
इसमें
मैं समझ नहीं आया. Wait.
the broccoli,
हाँ.
it's people are not buying it. So he says, "I'll be the last one alive." And he has a knife in his hand. I was like, what the hell?
Very nice.
I thought this is a kids game.
It's not. It is not.
भाई क्या चल रहा है?
वही तो.
अरे
सही है नहीं?
अरे इसमें आपको
Nobody wants
इसमें आपको वो होना पड़ेगा, I think. Stream friends, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
पर वो कर लेगा 5
अभी वो आई.
मिनट. Okay, one is
Let's go on video. अरे इसमें max ही 144 है क्या? Press motion blur on V-Sync off करो ना.
V-Sync on off कर दे. हाँ. मैंने 2 गेम्स एक साथ चला ली. देखियो मेरे भैंस के दिमाग का भाई.
मैंने तभी बोला था मैं बंद कर. अबे भाई V-Sync ऑफ करने बाद क्या हो गया ये गेम? हेलो द हेल.
हेलो.
कचरा हो गया भाई गेम तो.
क्यों?
Full blurred. Oh, I switched to I think
Yeah.
मैंने 1920 से सीधा उसको पीछे कर दिया वो.
भाई आई एम अ बरीटो. मेरे को देख के भूख लगने लगी है. अबे
प्रोफेशनल. आई एम अ एप्पल.
मैं क्या करूँ? हाँ मैं भी एप्पल हूँ.
यही.
you can change from
to
outfits. Outfits में जाके skins में. I'm a burrito.
Outfits. Skins. बनाना. ना. ओ भाई तो भाई बनाना कैसे लग रहा है?
अरे
भाई
बनाना का बनाना को क्या हो गया भाई?
What?
खेलने का कुछ अकेला निकल रहा है.
Am I turning in on your screen as well? Goal.
क्या?
गोल.
अरे
मैं तो पार्टी में नहीं हूँ मैं.
Player.
How do I join your party?
You need to join the. You need to add
Steam.
me or one of us on Steam.
Go to
On Steam.
Yeah, so go to friends on Steam. Friends में जाके add a friend.
Invite friend? नहीं hold up.
Your friend को send me a friend code or I'll just share it. It works.
Friend for a friend. Dash friend.
Steam का ये क्या होता है? ओवरले जो आता है उसका शॉर्टकट क्या है? शॉर्टकट
Shift plus tab.
Shift plus tab. नहीं हो रहा. Shift plus tab.
नहीं उससे नहीं होएगा. This one we just go to friends.
हाँ मैं वही कर रहा हूँ अभी. Friends में जाके
मुश्किल
add a friend.
Yeah.
Add friend में जाके मेरा your friend code right 361.
एक second. Just send it to me. I'll just copy paste.
Okay yeah.
अभी एक उसको फिर आपके सब वो आ देंगे भाई fans. They'll add you all. Yes, you'll get 1,000.
नहीं भाई मैं तो खेलता भी नहीं. Steam पे कुछ नहीं खेलता. मेरा भाई खेलता है. यार मैसेज कर you don't share a server with the recipient or the recipient is only.
I just
भाई ये क्या भाई?
लिया. Stop it.
The skins are very cool. Wait, you buy the battle pass?
नहीं.
The Boruto is from the battle pass.
नहीं.
Yeah, I think claim battle pass. Or is this claim battle pass? No. I'm good, bro.
Check studio chat.
$7-8. माफ कर भाई.
मैंने burrito मैंने कभी खरीदा नहीं battle pass. कैसे खरीद लिया मैंने battle pass? Claim battle pass 30. But
I sent you the code.
It's $600
ये
for
पाद रहा
battle
भाई. Stars को पाद रहा. ये फ्री में दे दे.
What?
ये देखो level 10 पे. Oh, you can wait. How do I get the skins? आपने कैसे ली?
मैंने तो सिर्फ सिंपल खेली, उसके बाद उसने अनलॉक कर दिया. आई थिंक एक दो गेम खेली थी. एक फ्री में पपाया मिला, एक बरीटो मिल गया.
पपाया तो मेरे को भी मिल रहा फ्री में, ये नहीं मिला ना बरीटो.
मैंने तो
बरीटो कहता टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. ओ भाई साहब,
मेरे को तो आउटफिट में
इसमें
ऐसे
चश्मे भी लगा सकते हैं. वेरी नाइस, वेरी कूल, वेरी कूल, वेरी कूल, वेरी कूल. टोपी भी है. अरे look at the 12th one.
I don't
यार
have
पास
stuff.
में.
उसमें भी लगा सकते हो उसमें, लेकिन मेरे पास है नहीं. Did you accept? I sent you the.
क्या? अच्छा, hold on.
Oh my God, this guy's struggling. Look at the 19th one, भाई साहब. क्या ही है
Battle
भाई
Pass
ये?
पे.
हाँ.
Pending invite, yeah.
So scuffed, bro.
Yeah, I accepted your invite.
ये क्या पादरा है? 19th.
क्या?
19th. अच्छा 19th.
That's
Gangnam
the
Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style, but scuffed. Fully scuffed. Apple के साथ पहन के देखो भाई साहब.
मैंने accept कर लिया सर bro.
बेचारे से कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा. Oh, we can buy the ginger man as well. The level 40.
Wait. How do I
Very cool.
invite a person?
अरे ये क्या हो?
Oh,
Can you see me spinning?
can you invite him?
No, he's not added. अब मेरे को no one
Wait
is
a second.
friend.
How do I leave the thing?
Just P for invite, and then add. Invite them.
I peed on the invite. Okay.
Can you see my like that I'm spinning?
नहीं, मैं वही पूछ रहा था.
I'm like turning into.
Yes.
अरे भाई, this is the banana. This is the banana.
बनाना का बनाने को क्या हुआ है?
बनाना हो गया भाई.
Ready करो the
Right, ready up.
the पीली gang.
Damn bro.
ओ भाई कैसे भाग रहा है भाई ये.
भाई मेरा केला कैसे भाग रहा है भाई.
केला को सवाल नहीं पड़ा.
That sounded wrong.
Failed
Failed
to
to join
join
friends.
Why?
Wait, I joined.
I couldn't join.
Invite you guys.
No,
Invite
you
you guys
don't
again.
bring my friends. I don't. अरे आप आ गए मेरे पास.
Yep, I did.
Hold up, let me just put केला. Remove the केला. So weird, भाई. So weird.
Do not shit on the game.
WADS move, space, jump, 1, 2, 3, emote. See, fail to join friends.
Again?
Wait, I need to be friends with, I think, Abhi bhai. Abhi bhai, you know, add me.
It says looking for players for me. Hold on.
Yeah, because you both are friends and I'm not friend with Abhi. So that's why it's bugging out.
What?
Big
Code
brain.
मैं तुझे भी send करता हूँ. Code अपना.
कोड के साथ नहीं है ना, इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं इधर से शायद.
All guys knock off. Yes.
करो,
You want to join? Delsley?
Bro fault.
We all can play right now. It's less than GB game.
लेकिन अब तेरे को कोड भेज दिया मैंने Steam कोड जो होता है ना.
Yes, देख लिया. Copy.
It's I think better than Fall Guys in places where it is a banana. I only play Apex and Minesweeper. The hacks in the Minesweepers, man. Good one. Evil broccoli activates the traps while other foods run.
Send कर दिया ना तूने.
अरे मैं ऐड नहीं कर पा रहा आपको पता नहीं क्यों.
Try this one out. Join in if you will.
Profile link.
Minesweeper is a very interesting game. I realized recently that how to play that.
मैंने आपका बायो पढ़ा. Very nice bio भाई अभी भाई.
मैंने नहीं रखा भाई कुछ.
तेरे को क्या करना है?
अच्छा ओके, मेरा भाई ने रखा है, वो मैंने
very
नहीं
cool,
रखा।
very cool. Savage. अरे मैं
Yes,
अपना
man.
भेज रहा हूँ. मेरा stream glitched है, but it's not adding people.
But you're friends with me, he's friends with me. Where's the problem?
I'm not friend with him.
मतलब सबको एक दूसरे से फ्रेंड रहना पड़ेगा आई गेस।
हम 7 friends है.
ओके और मैं तो ऐसे नहीं ऐड कर सकता ना।
मैं वही देखा था. P2 group menu.
So you have a shared account?
Who me?
Yeah.
No, I mean it was my account before, but my brother plays on it now. सगा भाई है मेरा। क्या करना है ना? मुझे भेज रहा है तो वो
भेज दिया मैंने।
कोड। अच्छा रिक्वेस्ट सेंड कर दी तूने?
फ्रेंड कोड भेजा. You just go. वो उसके नीचे ही होगा. योर कोड के नीचे.
तो देखते हैं।
कॉपी पेस्ट.
ओके सेंड इनवाइट कर दिया मैंने।
फ्रेंड लिस्ट नो वे. चना मामा और कुल्फी का very confusing, very confusing. Very confusing.
फ्रेंड्स ग्रुप यही सब करते रहते भाई सीरियस में। एक बार बीच में अमूल रख लिया था नाम, पता नहीं क्यों। कर लिया ऐड?
कर रहा हूँ. Accept. Confirm. ये W. Already up. Wee. Oh, it's this broccoli catching
Who's
us.
the evil? Yeah.
Failed to join
Oh,
friends.
अच्छा. ये
Love
क्या
यार,
glitch हो
what is
भाई?
this behavior bro?
एक काम करो, आप ही बनाओ फिर.
बनाया. Invite किया मैंने. Hey, it's open beta. I don't know what it is.
ठीक है वही है.
इसका नया PFE बहुत अच्छा है, said bro. Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was something
Yeah.
else before, right?
Yeah, it was a warped face.
Are you guys in my thingy? Like how?
Okay.
आप
In
अभी भी
your
मेरे
thingy, what do you mean, bro?
You talking about my
Lobby.
thingy?
Wait, I'll
Be
leave the group
specific, bro.
and invite me again.
And we went into the game. What?
Yeah.
ये यार तो मेरे साथ glitch हो रहा है.
To
This game doesn't want me to play with you guys. You guys
invite
can-
किया मैंने. Invite किया मैंने. आजा.
ले आ। ले आ।
Yeah.
That's your pup. Leia.
Yeah. I have a cat and a puppy.
Nice. Sweet. ठीक करके
ओए,
invite किया मैंने.
चुप हो जा भाई, क्या हो गया है? चुप हो जा।
डांट पड़वाएगी.
आ जाओ अभी. अभी भाई.
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी आ रहा हूँ मैं।
आइए
अरे भाई
भाई.
CPU गिरा देगी भाई, क्या कर रही है?
Is that the cat?
No, it's a puppy.
वो CPU कैसे गिराए?
Desperate अभी के लिए मैं
Fail to
यहाँ
join
पर
friends. I hate
मेरे
this game.
चेयर पे
I'm not playing again.
लीश बांध के रखा है
It says fail to join game, guys.
एंड सामने से लियो जा रहा है, which is my cat. तो उसके पीछे भागने के लिए she's trying to run behind him.
Wait, I'll leave the thing first. Hold on.
मुझे ये दिखा रहा है 47 out of 60, 48 out
Just
of
exit once.
Okay.
ये I think कुछ ज़्यादा ही. एक बारी you make a lobby. I think it's
me?
yeah.
How do I leave this one?
Just click on cancel bottom right.
I don't see any. The group menu, okay. Leave group. Okay, invite. Okay, now I got it. I invited now. I invited you as well.
Hello.